No rapper could rap quite like I can. I'll take a muscle bound man and put his face in the sand. Nah, it's not for that. But shout out to LL, one of the legends, one of the greatest of all time, because he's bad, and he was better in 1987 than most of these cats are in 2025. I'm going to leave it at that. Edward knows what I'm talking about.
The entire 2025 freshman class, far better.
Far better. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? And welcome back to a Wednesday night episode of the Format Podcast Live. We are so thankful to have you here. We truly appreciate all of you who tune in to the lives. We appreciate anybody who's watching on the replay right now. Y'all are official, and y'all make it worth doing what we do, man. We love doing this.
Absolutely, man. We greatly appreciate it, man. Highly appreciate it at all times. We love you guys, man, chiming in, regardless if you're for he who shall not be named, if you're not for he who shall not be named.
Right.
We love you, man. We love you, man. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. What's going on, Transform? How you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm good, man. I had a day off today, man. I just took a full day off. Just did nothing, man. Just got the kids from school and
that's cool.
Came back home, relaxed, man. Just a day to just be myself, man.
I didn't hear from you. I'm like, okay, Transformer. He either wrapped up in business or he chilling. So I'm gonna let it be.
My child just put my phone on do not disturb, and I just relaxed, man. Be honest with you.
No doubt.
Sounds like I got an echo.
Echo, yeah. I don't know what's up with that. It sounds like you're not in the room you're normally in. I see what he's saying. Interesting.
You do?
Yeah, almost like I don't think that's your mic that I think you're getting you're probably using the onboard microphone from your webcam or something. Check your outputs. I don't think that's your actual your fine mic.
It's coming through my webcam.
I thought so. That's why it sounds different. Okay.
You know?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
All right. My apologies, y'all.
Nice and clean. Here we go. See, look at Edward. Edward mad. He's mad because 9-year-olds know who's the better rapper. He's mad. All right, man. We got what we think are some pretty good topics for y'all tonight, man. This is an all NFL show, so you know we love that. We gotta scratch that itch. We gotta get that fix. Man, Edward, hold up, man. We're not doing this right now. Hold on, man. I'm gonna tell you when to call in, man. Edward's so mad, but that's okay though. But listen, we got some great topics for you tonight, for real. We're gonna talk Joe Burrow and his injury, and what does that mean for his future and his career? Because so much promise, but so many injuries. We're gonna look at Patrick Mahomes. He's struggling. Are we starting to see, maybe by no fault of his own, the downfall of what could have been maybe the greatest career ever, right?
Yeah.
Of course, we got the week 3 pick'em that we always do that, let you guys know which way to lean on your Transformer lets you know which way to lean on your bets, but may win the game or lose the game. And of course, we're going to go with our top 5. So we got an awesome NFL show lined up for y'all tonight. And before we get started, you know what we're going to do? We are going to hit the spiel. And then after the spiel, I'm going to take 2 minutes and I'm going to take Edward's call because he wants to call in and whine.
Oh, God.
We're going to take his call. Hey, that's your brother, man. That's your brother, man. So let's go ahead and hit the spiel. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you.
I know you see it.
I know you see it.
I know you see it.
There you go.
It's for you, man. Hit that like button. Hit that hit that notification bell, hit everything you need to do, man. Tune into the show, man. Tune into the show. What are we at? 6,700 subscribers.
Yeah.
6,700, man. So it's 6,700 for those who just not paying attention or
right.
didn't go to school in the right areas. But
oh man,
we appreciate you guys, man.
Absolutely. And quick public service announcement, man. We know that all you guys who are here love sports, and we know that people who love sports talk sports with other people. So if all of y'all can share this show with 5 people, if you share it with 5 people, I bet you 3 of those 5 will subscribe. Do that, man. Do that.
Absolutely.
Trust me, this thing could blow exponentially. And then think if they do that, it could blow exponentially. But we need all y'all help to do it.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah. So let's take a second before we even get started with the quick hits. Edward, go ahead, dial the number. I know you thirsty to do it. Here we go. Good evening, Edward. How are you?
Oh shit.
Oh, what's up, guys? I gotta hurry up and because the show must go on. It's a good platform, like everybody said, like these guys said on this platform. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe and share.
Appreciate that, brother.
Platform growing, especially for my for the co-host, transforming my brother,
yes.
And Capology that's speaking. But anyway, let me go ahead and say what I need to say. So Bruce, you didn't tell him what we talked about, right?
Huh?
You didn't tell him what me and you were talking about earlier today, right? When you had your son in the car.
Oh, no. Go ahead. Why you hung up? He probably gonna call it. Let's give it a second.
Why you doing it like that, bro?
Edward, man, how you gonna hang up? Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, my fault. But let me go ahead and say this real quick.
Yes.
All right, B. So check this out, man. You know, when you were kids, well, we all been kids. I'm asking you, right? You in the car, especially when Pops was coming to pick you up.
Yeah.
You and Mike up come, back to the house. He's in the car. He's playing some Johnny T or some Womack.
Johnny Taylor.
Bruce, if you don't know who Womack is, Bruce, that's Bobby Womack. If you did not know who that is.
Carry on. I know who that is, man.
Oh, okay. He's from, Southern.
Man, go ahead, man.
Okay. But look, if you are listening to that and you was a child, you probably like, man, I don't like listen to this or nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's boring. You want to hear something to turn you up. But once you get older, you're going to understand the music and you're going to be like, oh, okay, now I understand where my dad and mom was coming from when we was, you know what I'm saying? We was listening to that in the car.
Okay. I mean, but back then, man, me and Mike was vibing out to Johnny Taylor.
No, but what I'm saying is that, okay, some music that you probably didn't even listen to, like, certain music. But what I'm saying is, so Bruce had his son. Go ahead and spill the news, Bruce.
I'm just saying, my son heard the other night, maybe about a month ago, when we were doing a live show and it turned into some crazy hip hop discussion. And we were talking about Young Dolph and NBA Young Boy and all this foolishness, right? So my son now likes to mess with me like, Dad, when you do your show, don't start talking about NBA Young Boy and Young Dolph and all that, right? So he's telling me this. And we're talking on the way to school this morning. I'm dropping him off. So I said, you know what, son? I said, I'm going to get a quick rundown. I said, yo, what year is this? He says 2025. I says, cool. I said, so if you had 2 products, right? Same thing. And one was from 2025, one was from 1987. Which one would you think would be the better product? So he's like, 2025, I think. I said, cool. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try something here, right? So I put on some NBA Youngboy in the car, right? If you saw the look on my 9-year-old son's face, like, Dad, what is this? What is he talking about? I can't even understand him. I said, okay. All right. I said, I can't either, son. Then I put on some Young Dolph. Same thing, same reaction, And so right after that, I put on, LL Cool J, Can't Live Without My Radio, and he was rocking out. So I say that to say, even at 9 years old, he knows who can rap and who cannot. And but Edward was very upset about that. Watch about to get mad.
No, but Bruce, the problem I'm having is that, of course, he's been listening to LL Cool J since he was, in diapers. And that's what I'm saying. So, of course, he's going to love LL Cool J.
He doesn't have
more
to.
than anything.
Why?
Because that's what he's easy influenced listening to. That's what, what I'm saying? That's what he was easy listen to. That's where he started from. Now, I'm pretty sure when he's by himself, he probably listened to Chris Brown doing the Chris Brown challenge or Drake or anything like that. You never know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no. Yes, Mr. Realist, my son does have great taste. He does. Absolutely.
Miss Realist, she's from the Temptation and Sade area, so of course she's gonna say that. She's so sorry, y'all.
Edward, thank you. You lose again. Nice try though.
No,
Why are we here? What we supposed to be talking about sports. We're over here talking about freaking music.
Because Edward mad. Edward is mad. He was so hot earlier when we was talking about. He was so mad, Transformer.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yo, I'm in the store and he's going off on me about Young Dolph. It was hilarious. What up, Sneed? What's going on, man?
Sneed, what's happening, Sneed? You got what you need.
Man, just good to be here, bro. Good to be here.
Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed. All right, let's
What up, Eddie?
Long live Young Dolph.
Oh God.
Is Dolph short for something?
Oh,
young Dolph, man.
Oh,
that's the full name. Okay,
I guess it is, right?
Yeah, it's the full rap name. Young Dolph.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's get to it, man. Let's hit these quick hits. Transformer, you first, man.
Oh boy, congratulations to Stephon Diggs, man.
If that's what you want to call it.
Congratulations to Stephon Diggs and having his second child with the female rap artist by the name of Cardi B.
Oh no.
The married woman who's currently still married to Offset finally got her revenge.
Absurd.
Against her, I guess, soon to be ex-husband.
How is that getting revenge though? She putting herself through, 9.5, 10 months of pain, discomfort. Like I don't understand how that's getting revenge. An eye
for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Creating a child that's going to have to creating a child that's going to have to grow up in a single parent environment involuntarily. Like, how is that revenge?
I don't know.
Where so many modern women are messed up in the head. But you know what? I'm gonna leave that there.
I don't know. I'm just gonna tell Stephon Diggs, welcome to hell. Welcome. What you getting yourself into, bro? I have no idea. But I look at Cardi, man. I like Cardi. I like listening to Cardi. If those who follow me know, I will blast some Cardi in a heartbeat. That's my girl, right?
You do that.
Why?
But man, because it's fire, man. So,
all right.
y'all.
Okay, all right, carry on, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say, don't get me started on good music, man. I have
not a music show.
No good music, but you're also making an active decision.
Yeah.
To listen to Cardi.
Okay, just saying. Okay,
absolutely, man. Hey, Cardi's fire. Let's not get it twisted.
If I remember correctly, you are of the Memphis upbringing. You are musically inclined.
Yes.
That's a music culture city.
True. Oh, absolutely. Home of rhythm and blues, baby.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You still go down on Bill Street, you're hearing playing jazz outside, right? You know what I mean? It's all types of music.
The origins of American music.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was also in the choir.
What he was doing.
So, you know what I mean? I've sung in choirs for all Southwest Tennessee. I made that 2 years in a row in high school. I sung for my high school. I sung for my church. So I'm heavy and I'm very, very diverse in music, rock and roll, country. I listen to it all, right? So it's just, to me, it's just about what your ear wants to listen to, right? You know, everybody doesn't have the same taste. Bruce, for example, definitely doesn't like 99% of the Southern music rappers, right? With the exception of maybe Ludacris. I think that's the one he'll give it to. But other than that, you know what I mean? Very, very diverse when it comes to music. But anyway, Cardi.
Adolf.
I just don't understand it, man.
Can't be a real thing. That can't be a real thing.
Focus, Bruce. We're right here.
I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, my bad.
We're here. We gotta hear him get this show rolling, right? We gotta hear him get this show rolling, bro. You dropped my jersey.
We on the struggle bus today, boy. Let me tell you.
I can see it. Young Dolph is taking over the airwaves for y'all boys, man. Hey, for those tuned in live on my Instagram page, man, welcome to this channel. Welcome to the Format Podcast. We're going to be starting to stream over all types of airways. Like I said, this show is going to grow. We're at 6,700 followers. Hit that like button. hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget hit that notification bell, especially when we're talking about your favorite team, man. So put your favorite team in the chat. If you're watching me on Instagram, come over to YouTube, hit that like button. Let's drive up that algorithm, all right? But yeah, man, shout out to Stephon Diggs, joining the party, I guess. Not sure how this is going to end, but hopefully they're happy, man. I got nothing. I got nothing else, bro.
Right.
Whether it's alimony or matrimony, he gonna pay.
He gonna pay.
Why would she got more money than him? Why does he have to pay?
She has a net worth of $100 million.
There you go. He doesn't have that.
He has about $60 million.
Yeah, football players don't get bread like that.
Yeah, it's not like he's a quarterback. If he was a quarterback, that would have been a different story.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the highest he gets paid is what, $25 a year. So after tax and after paying off everybody, what he takes home, 17, 16.
Yeah. Who is he playing for this year?
The
I
Patriots.
thought he was supposed to be in New England. Okay,
he's played already. I think he has like 10 receptions so far. Nothing crazy.
He's back. Okay, all right. So
he's
back basically. Okay.
Okay, cool. That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Stephon Diggs. Wow. Okay, quick hit number 1.
So a more serious quick hit, hopefully, Bruce. What you got?
Yeah, no doubt. I was watching going through YouTube today, and I saw a video. Don't know how true it is, but so let me say this. If you're a member of the channel, you saw the show The Transformer, and I did. Was that yesterday, Transformer?
What's today?
Yesterday or Monday.
Monday.
Okay, so we did a show Monday, a members only show, discussing the beef between Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Yeah,
really good show. So if you want to check that out, join the channel, man. Join the channel, members only content. But anyway, really good show. And so the genesis of all that was Roy Jones Jr. saying Sugar Ray Leonard would beat. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. If Roy Jones Jr. said Sugar Ray Leonard in his prime would beat Floyd in his prime, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Responds by, posting some pictures of him watching Roy Jones Jr. getting knocked out. So Floyd got beef with everyone, and then he got upset because Canelo Alvarez post-fight with Bud Crawford said that Bud Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather Jr. I don't know that I agree with that, but Bud is really, really good. So anyway, allegedly Floyd told Bud Crawford send the contract, but that I don't think that would be a good move for Bud Crawford. He has nothing to gain. Let's say he fights. Well, he's got a lot of money to gain, right?
Yeah, I'm about to say
that. Right. He probably make $100 million. But here's the problem. Let's say he beats him. Everyone's gonna say, well, Floyd has been retired for how long? You got him past his prime. You didn't get prime Floyd. And then Floyd is saying send the contract, but they would be beefing and arguing over who's the A side. And if Floyd's like, well, if I'm not the A side, I ain't fighting. But then he's gonna say, well, I tried to give him the chance to fight. Floyd likes to do things to try to manipulate the public perception while avoiding certain competitors, right? So I just, as a quick hit, I thought it was interesting that Floyd allegedly said send the contract, and I just don't think it would be viable. And also remember, Terrence Crawford went up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, right?
Correct.
You remember the demise of Roy Jones Jr., who at his peak was one of the greatest fighters of all time? Transformer, remind everybody what caused his demise.
The weight drop.
There you go.
The weight drop.
But when he came back down, that was it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it did to his body, but when he came back down from heavyweight, all of a sudden he wasn't the same fighter. He got destroyed, and that basically led to his downfall. So
on top of that, he wasn't even focused, man. I mean, like I said, he was dealing with rap and trying to be more of a rapper, and it was just like, yo, come on, man, you a fighter, bro.
For sure.
You're a fighter. So like Floyd, man, you either all the way in or you all the way out.
That's right.
You can't be right in between, man. So that's how you get caught.
So if you're Bud Crawford, as much as if this is for real, that amount of money sounds like it would be amazing. Again, another life-changing payday, probably $100 million for that fight. Don't do it. Everything look good to you ain't good for you.
Now,
what's your thought? Oh, my bad, Transformer guy.
Now, listen, bro.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of dough, right?
Look, you 100 M's. So you mean to tell me 100 M's? You not even considering that?
You have to consider it.
Okay, I'm in that ring. Give me Floyd yesterday, tomorrow.
What are you willing to give up though? Like again, you gotta go back down and wait. You're gonna probably have to concede everything to Floyd. He got to be the A side. He got have input on the judges and the everything and the this and the that. And he probably gonna put a rehydrate clause on you and all that. Listen, is it worth everything he's gonna put in place to try and manipulate this fight?
Does that take away the fact that he's the only male 3-time divisional undisputed champion?
No, but it would, some of the shine would come off of that if you get a guy like Floyd, who's how old is Floyd right now?
48 will be 49 if they fall.
There you go, 48, right? Okay, 49. So he would be almost 50. He would have been retired for almost 10 years. I don't think it would be worth it.
$100 million, a lot of shit is worth it.
I get it.
$100 million, bros.
That
man could retire happy.
He can retire happy right now.
I'm super happy with 100 M's.
Super happy. Yeah.
I mean, after taxes, all that. I mean, he in Idaho, so ain't no real taxes. I don't even know if they even are a taxable state. Be for real. I mean, you coming home with what, 60 million, 50 million?
A lot of dough.
Come on, man. That's probably the most he's made. That's going to be the most he's made in his entire career. Easily. Just by going in.
I get it, but Terrence Crawford seems concerned about his legacy. Sneed, what you think, man? What you think about that?
About the Roy Jones?
No, a possibility of a Floyd and Bud Crawford fight. Do you see that as being worth it?
I mean, worth it? You said worth it?
Yeah, worth it for Terrence Crawford.
I mean, he's gonna win. I mean, whatever the payday is, I'm sure it's gonna be healthy.
Very.
I mean, if I'm him, I'm not turning down the fight. If I'm him, I mean, Mayweather is the only one who loses in this. What does Bud have?
No, Bud does lose because one, he's gonna have to come back down. Floyd is going to demand to be the A side. Floyd is going to want to control everything. Floyd is going to put a rehydration.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, how does Bud? Oh, so you're talking about the weight cut for Bud is going to be tough?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, how many pounds is it?
It would be 2 classes, so what, 14 pounds? Which doesn't sound like a lot, but remember, that's what
he's 37. That's the hard part about the weight cut. As you get older, the weight cuts get tougher. So that would be my only reservation. But in terms of getting paid, it would likely be his biggest payday.
But then, even if you win, you beat up an old man. Like I was saying, Bud
beat up an old
legacy guy. So, like, I don't
see how Mayweather would do it. Honestly, because he'd be holding an L.
I don't think
he's undefeated,
and that's his everything.
But the thing is, he'll probably make it more exhibition.
To him. What's that?
I think he'll make it exhibition.
Oh, exhibition, so it wouldn't even be an official fight.
I'd be like, if you want to fight me, make it a real fight.
So then, how does anybody lose
on the line?
100 mil, Sneak. I'm with it. I'm in there.
Yeah.
I'm fighting.
Right.
How much you need me to be? 120?
The only people who are going to lose in that fight would be someone who actually took it seriously, like a fan who's like, "Oh, I didn't get what I expected." Well, it's an exhibition.
Yeah, correct.
I mean, I remember when I was watching Conor versus Mayweather. To me, it was a clown show.
It was a clown show.
I knew what time it was with that. Conor McGregor in a boxing match against a guy who was arguably the best ever.
Yeah.
I would, if he's not allowed to kick him in the head, he doesn't have a chance.
Big facts. Big facts. You see how he tried to lift him up and throw him out the ring?
Yeah,
like, bro, this ain't MMA. What are you doing?
Put me down. I'm just looking at. I always look at those kind of things. So, like,
to
me, it's if it's an exhibition, it's a payday. I support him in getting his pay. You know, I'm good with that.
Yeah. I'm good for him getting his money, but you know my mindset on athletics, man.
Because you're trying to keep it official, bro. But they're gonna turn this into a circus.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Big facts. Sneed, you got a quick hit?
Yeah, I got one, bro.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Man. Look.
Top five? Top five. Top five? Is it
Dylan?
That's right.
Yo.
Let's go.
Yeah, so my quick hit, man. There's a bunch of players, former players, legacy players that used to play years ago, been retired 10, 15, 20 years. They're now coming out and talking a lot of stuff. Try to keep it censored here about he who should not be named. Should I just go ahead and name him just for the sake of the conversation?
I think we know who he is.
Okay. Why are you coming out now?
Hold on. Real quick, Sneed. Notice it wasn't me. I've been doing really well about this.
I know.
But tell me what you guys think about my angle on this. These guys are coming out now and voicing their displeasure for the things that they think aren't that are flaws or deficiencies or they got problems with. Why are you saying this now?
I know why.
In the twilight of his career,
that's why
he literally can't improve his legacy anymore. Right? And now they want to come out like, why didn't you have this smoke when he was in Miami? Why didn't you have this smoke when he was in his second stint in Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
Earlier in the LA run? Why now? Why did you bite your tongue for so long? Why do you now have the cojones to say these things now?
I think they weren't doing nothing with him then.
And his power is much more limited now because he's not quite the same
level
of player
what does that say about
anymore.
you, though, as the man who is now standing on business? Now you want to stand on business when
I'm with you.
He's got kinks in the armor.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm with you.
That's my problem. Is you should have had that smoke when he was at the pinnacle.
That's a fact.
You know, and did something about it.
Exactly. If you really were about that, because right now this shows me that they just waited.
Yeah,
they waited for the battle wounds to kind of build up. Right, they waited for Bucher to talk. They waited for Barkley to talk. They waited for all these other guys who would, you know, kind of take some of that fire, some of the initial hits, and now they're I hate it, bro. I hate it.
Let me say this, Need. All that being said, you're 100% right. You are 100% right. Two things about that. One, two things can be true because yes, it probably is the cowardly way to go about it, but that doesn't mean that what they're saying is not true. So
I didn't question what they're saying. I'm talking about the timing.
Timing. Yes. No. That's what I'm saying. Two things can be true. So what you're saying on one hand, I'm with it all the way. On the other hand, we can't forget that.
That decreases your validity.
No, it doesn't.
Like, bro, when you was in your prime, when he was in his prime, you kept your mouth shut.
Yeah.
You kept your mouth shut. So keep it shut.
Okay.
Don't wait. So that's cowardless, bro. That's cowardice.
Here's another way to look at it, though. You're waiting and you're saying, I'm going to be validated at the end of the day, right? Because
that's journalism, bro, not athletes.
What have I always said on this topic? And we'll go real quick. What have I always said? All you got to do is sit back and wait, and he's going to prove you right.
As a journalist, that's fair. Not an athlete,
right? Fair. If you've been standing on that hill since 2015,
I have.
Right. Yes. That's what I'm saying. If you've been standing on business since 2015, and now things are coming together, then you're standing there like this.
Exactly.
Listen,
but these guys are coming out now feeling bold, bro.
Yeah.
When you're an athlete, bro, it's different. You're thinking from a journalistic perspective, Bruce.
Tell me.
Okay, you said something in 2015.
Tell me about that.
Huh?
Tell me about that when you're an athlete. I like this. I like where this is going. Go ahead, tell me about it.
What you mean? Tell you about when?
Tell me about what you're saying when you're an athlete.
When you're an athlete, there's a different. Like you need to talk when these guys are in their prime. When if you had the ability to play him and check him, could you do something to him in Miami?
Like be a competitor? That's what you're saying. Like you're talking about.
See, you switching the conversation. We're talking about what Sneed's talking about. We're on Sneed's quick hit, not yours, right? We're on Sneed's quick hit. 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 You have to repeat it, okay?
Okay, Dr. Transformer.
When you're on the top, when he's on the top, did you challenge Braun then? I'm going to say his name. Did you challenge him then? No. So don't wait till the man is in his freaking 40s to then want to say something. Okay. Journalism, anybody like this, Stephen A's, they can keep that same energy. They didn't have to play the man. They didn't have to step up to him in Miami. They didn't have to step up to him in that second stint in Cleveland.
For example,
the early years of the Lakers, they didn't step up to him then.
They're talking about the media control. That's been going on for 10 years.
A long time.
That's been going on for a long. So why are we saying it's a problem now?
He's been doing this.
Right.
Is there anything to the point that it's even more open, obvious, and egregious now? Like at least before, like they were trying to hide it, but he's putting it out there, making it.
But nobody was saying anything about the media control in 2015, 16, 17, 18. Now it's a thing.
Well, again, I think back then he was at least trying to hide it a little bit. Like we knew, but he wasn't.
Really, bro?
I don't think he was trying to hide it.
Hold on. When did you first start seeing public photos and the arrangements with all of those guys from Clutch, the Rich Pauls? They've been out there, bro. They're at the forefront with him. Everything.
Yes, contract manipulation, trade manipulation.
They've been publicly part of his image and entourage.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yo, Edward, you need some help, man. you know, Edward is mad because he gets abused by me all day, daily. Pause. Whoa. So, jeez. Okay, I didn't mean it like that, y'all. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah,
In these
You're too nice of a guy. We know
Where's
you
my
don't mean
flag?
it.
Where's my flag? I lost
You have
my
a yellow
flag.
flag, bro. Throw them.
I throw my glove. It's yellow enough.
15 yards.
15 yards. Bring it back.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, man. Nah, bro. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 15-yard penalty.
Oh my God.
First down, bro.
Yo, that's crazy.
All right, we're 30 minutes in. Quick hits are done.
Okay, wait, I got one more question, real quick. As we mentioned it earlier, this occurred to me when you said, because we started out talking about the rapping, and then you talked about Roy Jones Jr. and him getting distracted by rap. Real quick, we'll go across the panel here. Who's the best athlete rapper of all time? What's your thought on that?
Best athlete rapper.
Yeah.
Like best verse or like best rapper?
Best rapper who's an athlete.
Because Bean had the best verse. But he's definitely not the best rapper.
Overall best rapper.
On the Brian McKnight song, bro.
Oh, come on.
When he was in the music video? R&B, bro.
Yes, you got it right, Mr. Realist. Yes.
See, the first two names is what I said.
Yeah.
I said Dame at first. I was with you, young disciple.
Dame can
But then I thought about Shaq.
I don't know. Man, not Shaq, bro. Dame is probably nicer.
No, Dame not nicer than Shaq. Dame got annihilated. Yeah. Did you hear Shaq do this record for Dame on the victory beat? Killed him. And then you also got to look at the legends that Shaq has rhymed with over time and held his own, not just like got on the track, but held his own on No Hooks with Method Man.
Make It Rain.
Can't Stop the Rain remix with Big.
Can't Stop the Rain.
What's Up Doc with Fushnikins. Like he's done a lot.
He got
with a lot of people. Shaq can go, man.
He got some good songs. Absolutely.
Yeah, Shaq can go. I think it's him hands down.
I wouldn't say hands down because Dame is nice.
Dame got bars, bro.
Dame is nice.
No. Dame is nice. He's just not nice like Shaq.
Because he didn't have the accolades.
The last time I heard Shaq rhyming, he was rhyming like Rick Ross, bro. That ain't the right way to rhyme.
Last time Shaq was rhyming?
Yeah, Shaq was doing that Rick Ross flow.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, bro, he was doing that thing. So like, bro, you can't take someone's style and then
Yeah, I don't know about that. But yes, Edward, yes, Shaq flambéed Dame. Yes, he did.
We're gonna play it one day and we're gonna go through it.
Did Hakeem ever split 16, bro?
Let's get to these topics because we are 32 minutes in. We ain't barely talk about their sport yet. But this is gonna be one of those. This is a good show already. I feel it, man. The vibe is right. This is good. Okay. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
All right. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get to this first topic, y'all. Here we go. All right. Joe Burrow, man. Joe Burrow. He is out for the rest of the season with this grade 3 turf toe. Well, 3 months, they said. Well, they said 3 months, which is
at
pretty
least
much
3 months.
At minimum 3 months.
Yes. Minimum 3 months, right. So he's got to get the surgery, then he's got to rehab. He's got to hope that in 3 months from now, the Bengals are still playing, right? So he could, if they get the playoffs, he could get back. But it's likely that he probably won't play again this year. And that's tough. And so we look at this and we talk about Joe Burrow being, when he's healthy, top 6 quarterback in the league. Is that fair?
Absolutely.
Okay. So when he's healthy.
Just last year alone, he was top 5.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Elite year last year, and it was wasted because they didn't make the playoffs. And part of that is on him. This is a guy that when he's at the top of his game, he is the only active player from the AFC to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
Correct.
That says a lot, right?
Patrick is 30 years old, by the way.
Right. One of 2 active players to me. Is he today?
Happy birthday, Patrick Mahomes.
Happy birthday, Mahomes boy. All right, Mahomes boy.
Oh man, hey, by the way, happy birthday to and still Gary Miller, man, my boy, man. He's a Washington Commander fan, my Navy brother, my comrade, my space partner. I am undefeated when he's on the table and still undefeated on the spades table, my boy Gary, man. So salute, man. Hope you're having a blessed birthday, man. I wish you many, many more shots up, hen dog, Remy, whatever you want, bro. We gonna pour it up. We're gonna pour it up.
Part, but, I mean, mashallah for the birthday.
Right. You gotta keep it halal, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Mr. Realist, shout out to your daughter. Happy birthday, daughter the Realist.
Happy birthday, baby Realist.
Happy birthday. All right.
Absolutely. Got big real, little real. Let's do it.
Right, for sure. But yeah, Joe Burrow, man, he is presumably out for the remainder of the season, which is tough.
Yeah.
This is a guy who we know is, like we said, one of the best in the game. In his rookie year, he missed 6 games after tearing his knee up. In 2023, he missed 7 games due to a wrist injury. And this year, looks like he's going to miss pretty much all of it. So I guess the question now becomes, how does this affect his legacy? What does this mean for the Bengals, especially since they spent a lot of money giving him exactly what he wanted? They spent money to keep Trey Hendrickson there. They paid T. Higgins. They paid Jamar Chase, top of the market money, all these guys. And remember, and Snead knows this being an Ohio guy, I'm sure hearing it a lot, Cincinnati is a notoriously cheap franchise with Mike Brown.
They don't have a medical cart.
Yeah, this is a guy who used to lock up the Gatorade. He used to freaking TJ Houshmandzadeh said he tried to give the team used jock straps to wear.
They don't have a medical cart. They had to carry him off the field.
Oh, yes, they're the only team in the league that doesn't have
a medical cart.
That's insane. That's
so insane. The 350-pound lineman who tears his knee or breaks his foot is
carried. Like, come on, man. That's terrible.
Who signed up for that? Not me. I'm not carrying no 350-pound dude.
Who wants to do that?
Well, that's like, I mean, the point is not even that. The point is, like, you are an NFL owner. You're just absolutely derelict in the duties to your team and to your players, not having what we call basic necessities, man. That's terrible.
Yeah. No, absolutely true. Absolutely true. Joe Burrow, man. It sucks. For one, it sucks, man. It's going to be his, third major injury in his career.
Yeah.
6 years, Transformer.
6 years.
3 of them are marred by major injuries.
Yeah. Correct. Do we know that Joe Burrow has already had 27 more sacks than Andrew Luck at this stage of his career?
No, I didn't know that.
Playing 15 and Andrew Luck
was
games.
Sacked often.
Yeah, he would. Yes,
27
and he
fewer.
was mobile.
Joe Burrow has 201 career sacks in 71 games. Andrew Luck had 174 in 86 games played.
Okay.
And you know why Andrew Luck retired, right?
Hurt.
It's because of stuff like this.
He kept getting hurt.
Lacerated spleen and like really legitimate internal organ injuries and all this. Yeah, he said he couldn't deal with the rehab anymore.
That's tough, man. So when you're looking at Joe Burrow, and honestly, Joe Burrow and Andrew Luck are 2 totally different people, and I believe 2 totally different mindsets. So I don't think Joe Burrow is going to abruptly retire or anything like that. But I mean, it helps you, makes you wonder, like, dang, man, is he ever going to be the same? Is he ever going to be 100% healthy? Are we ever going to be able to go 100% all in with him as our quarterback when we keep letting the man get touched by everybody, including the fans? The man's getting touched by everybody, including the fans. Yeah. There's no protection. Every year he's leading top 5 in the league in sacks. Rookie year 32, second year 51, third year 41, fourth year 24. That's because he missed 6 games. Last year 48. This year he had 5, and he got hurt in the first half of game 2. He already had 5. Right. So I mean, if you can't protect your biggest asset, the $50 million quarterback, what are you doing? Your $50 million quarterback had to limp off the field down the tunnel to get to the freaking locker room. Your $50 million quarterback. Come on, man. I mean, you're not doing right by the kid. I mean, obviously, you know this kid is special, right? You obviously know this man has taken you to heights that your team has never been in. The Super Bowl.
Well, they have been in the Super Bowl twice before, actually. But
got flowing hair.
It has been a very long time.
Very, very long time.
What about the flowing hair, bro? He's got the look.
He don't got flowing hair.
He's got the look, bro. He's you know
the look.
Oh, he's like that. He's like Travis Kelce light before Taylor Swift.
I think Bruce has a point.
He was invited to the barbecues. Let me say that.
I think Bruce has a point about the investment into the supporting cast.
Correct.
Like if we start seeing wide receivers rumblings of trade rumors, like then we kind of know what time it is. Like T. Higgins is getting paid big money, but like your guy ain't playing all year.
Yeah.
I gotta rely on Jake Browning to give me the ball.
What did you guys think of Jake Browning in that game?
He wasn't bad. I mean,
he toughed out the win. I'll give him credit. He found a way to get in the end zone. He had to sneak in there, but
you're not going nowhere with him. I'll tell you that.
Were they playing the Jags?
Playing the Jags, yes.
Playing the Jags. Okay.
And they mainly won, and I think it was BS. It was off a pass interference call. They were going to lose that game. Right? What he had 2 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and that's against the Jaguars. They're not a top tier elite defense. They still got to play the Steelers, got to play y'all, the Browns, that defense, got to play the Ravens.
You saw what the Browns did to Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they going to do? A Browning?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do a Browning.
They're going to do a Browning. He's going to brown his pants.
He's going to brown.
I think that this year right here is going to get the coach fired, and that's unfortunate because he just not going to have his quarterback. But yeah.
Somebody got to take the hit, man.
But Transformer, I was looking this up while you were talking about it. Let's also remember Joe Burrow's been injury prone going all the way back to college. When he was at Ohio State, he fractured his wrist. So
they moved on from him.
Right. And then when he was at LSU, he tore rib cartilage in the championship game. So this guy, he, for whatever reason, like as talented as he is, his body is failing him. And I don't know that there's anything you can do about that. You can try to protect him more, beef up the O-line. I get that, but his body is failing him. Because it's not one thing, it's everywhere, all over his body. Like injuries keep coming.
Toe, knee, ankle, spleen. Like, come on, man. You just said spleen. Like, what?
The spleen was Andrew Luck, but
okay, you said spleen. I thought you said spleen.
Yeah, no, that was Andrew Luck. But the point is, it's a tough spot to be in, man. And it's his body just it can't hold up as talented as he is, and as tough as he is, because he's not a guy like he will stand in there and take the shot to deliver the ball downfield, and but. I
mean, obviously, you need to wrap the kid up in bubble wrap because you can't. The NFL, they got nothing to do with this. So they what you want us to do? We can't do nothing to protect them anymore.
We can't.
Never been a better time to be a quarterback. If you think
that's what I was about to say. There's nothing.
You've never been more protected. Like they can touch you, but like you have to be throwing the ball and they have to pull back. Like they have to, they can't
hit you up high.
You can barely even tackle him. If you tackle him and physics takes over and you land on him, that's a penalty.
That's a
this toe injury was how he was falling. I think he was like falling down and he like stretched his leg and he was trying to like get away.
He got ankle tackled.
Right. Yeah. And he was like kind of stretching down, falling, and like nothing vicious about that. It's not what happened to Tom Brady, when they dove at his knee.
Yeah. His last healthy season was last year, dog. He played all 17 games. I mean, he had career highs in touchdowns, career high in yards, completions. I mean, it was his second highest completion percent. No, highest completion percentage last year. Last year was his last healthy season. If they were in the playoffs, he's probably getting the MVP.
Yeah.
If they were a playoff team, he's getting the MVP last year.
He went nuts last year. He's
defense was just
that's a conversation.
He would score 35, but the defense gave up 40.
But that's a conversation that you're having if they don't lose the whole first month.
Yeah.
But you can't, that's like impossible to come back from. There's people already now talking about Mahomes losing the first 2 games of the year. They're saying they're out of it. So,
well, when you go 0-2 in the NFL, I think the percentage is 12% chance of making the playoffs.
So that's my point. It's like everybody's gonna they're down on your team if you lose a couple games to open the year.
For sure.
And a guy as great as Joe Burrow is still couldn't get his team into the playoffs, even with those prolific numbers.
No, absolutely. I mean, we're going to get to Pat Mahomes a little bit later. When you're looking at the Cincinnati Bengals, you're going to ask yourself a question. One, what the fuck are we doing? Really, what are we doing? What's going to be the answer? What could possibly be the answer? What are we doing?
That's where I was going next.
How many points did they score week 1?
It wasn't low, like 17 or 15.
So we dumped all this money. We got Jamar Chase, we got T. Higgins, we got Joe Burrow, and we scored 16 points.
Let me see. I'm looking at
17 points, whatever.
They scored 17. Yeah, 17-16 when they beat the Browns. Yeah.
So if the defense is bad and your offense isn't really lighting it up either, what do you have?
Not a lot.
Nothing. So what are we doing? We got 2 highest paid receivers. We got one of the highest paid quarterbacks. We just 1-year deal our defensive end.
Elite
right?
Pass rusher, yeah.
Elite pass rusher.
Basically, everybody that Joe Burrow said you have to pay. We paid him.
Bro,
what other team do you see that happen?
I'm telling you, things go south quickly. There's going to be a fire sale at Rasul's, bro. They are going to be trading everybody, bro.
Rasul's.
Everything's going to be up there, bro.
Wow.
Oh man, what can you do, man? What can you do? You can't protect them more. You got
yeah. And I'm just thinking about the flip side of it though. What does this mean for the Bengals' future? What are they gonna do? I'm like, this
nothing
is
for the foreseeable future.
right.
But that's
You
what
harness you mortgage your future in him.
Well, what? Okay, so a guy like T. Higgins that can return value, you're going to trade him, try to get picks, and then you're going to try to bring in younger pieces. You pay less,
and maybe
hopefully playing that game.
Maybe you got to draft a quarterback too. You have to start thinking that way.
Wow,
because he's about to be 30 years old.
Yeah, and if the Bengals have what presumably is going to be the poor season that we think they'll have without their trigger man, you got to say, okay, we can't count on this dude being healthy. We're going to draft a quarterback. And if he's healthy next year, that's even better because that quarterback gets to sit and learn, right?
Yeah.
So
they have the guts to trade him.
Then you don't trade him. You move on from him when you can get out from under the money because you'll probably not get back what you want in the trade. Because everyone will know why you're trying to trade him. So you're not going to get top dollar on the return, right?
For Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
Somebody's going to move hell and hot water to get that boy.
Knowing that he's constantly okay.
Yes.
How old is he? 27?
29 going on 30.
Yeah. There's still good years in there. People know, and the owners, the GMs, they know that there's still some good years in there. They'll chance it.
They just saw him put up 4,900 yards, 43 touchdowns, 9 picks last season off a 70.6 completion percentage. Somebody's
I'm not saying
hell and hot water.
I'm not saying he can't play Transformer. That's not what I meant.
But the thing is, who's trading for him? Probably not. At this point, there's a 31 other teams that have a better offensive line than the Cincinnati Bengals.
The Saints. He played.
They have. Their line is probably just as bad. Their line just as bad.
But guess what, though? This ain't basketball. If they want to trade him there, they can do it. If the other team wants to make it happen,
right? Yeah, you played there already. You know, so back to the bayou you go.
There you go. There you
want him a natty.
Mm-hmm.
Round 2. Here we go. Get him a championship.
You guys love those college connections. You guys love that stuff.
Hey man,
it's interesting. It's interesting.
The world revolves around itself, Sneed. Right? You know what I mean? Somehow nature figures it out and just brings it right back.
It's like a magnet.
Man.
Charges. Yeah.
But no, man. I mean, yeah, if somebody wanted to trade for him, man, I'm pretty sure if Cincinnati opened up that door, they're moving hell and hot water to get that kid. Hell and hot water. Every team who needs a quarterback, moving hot water.
The Browns are starting Joe Flacco. You know what I'm saying? The Pittsburgh Steelers took a flyer on Aaron Rodgers. The Jets. Like there's all these teams that are looking to, always kind of get that guy that maybe gets them over the.
Well, the Browns also got to wait until they can get out from under Deshaun Watson too.
Under that massage money. My bad.
Bad. That one's a 5-yard penalty. That one's not a 15. That one's just a 5. That one ain't that.
That was just 5.
That was like a false start.
That was a false start. Got it.
It wasn't unsportsmanlike. It's a real thing.
It was encroachment. That's what it was. It was encroachment.
A slight encroachment on number 99.
Exactly. It was encroachment.
You a little close, bro.
So listen. We gotta get the Patreon up because I have some thoughts on that Deshaun Watson thing, and I'll just say I think there was some real BS in some of those quote unquote witness statements. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, of course there is. You got plenty of people that's trying to get their bag off somebody.
Yeah.
Got 99 problems, but a massage ain't one, huh?
Wow.
Now my question to Deshaun, was the massage at least good?
According to the victims, it was.
That the victim ain't me. The victim ain't him. Like, did they hit the right spots? Did they get that nick in your back?
Oh, wow.
Oh, that Patreon joint, bro. The Patreon
gonna be wild. Patreon.
Oh boy,
we need to set that up because that's
what we had 6,700 followers. I mean, subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah,
Patreon. We're gonna start off with 10 grand.
At 10,000. Yeah,
10,000.
Yeah, we gotta get to 10,000 subs, and then we will start the Patreon, and the Patreon gonna be bugged out. We're gonna get to say what we want to say for real. Because believe me, if I tell you one of the thoughts I have on this Deshaun Watson accusation, man, listen.
Jesus.
Yo.
So chat world, man, y'all tell us, what can the Cincinnati Bengals do Now, like what is the Cincinnati Bengals options at this point? Right, you don't have your quarterback. Now you have Jake Browning. You got two of the highest paid receivers in NFL football. You don't have a defense still. You did go and get a great defensive coordinator out of Notre Dame.
Go Irish.
There you go. You got a great defensive coordinator out of Notre Dame. What is your next move now? One, I would tell you to go get the goddamn cart. Go get a medical card. That'll be number one.
Yeah.
Right? That'd be number one. All right. Number two,
It's
in my
got a
opinion,
name, by the way. There's like an actual technical name for it.
there's instead of medical card, you can't just call it medical card.
There's like I mean, you could, but like people know what you're talking about, but like it's actually got a technical name.
NFL medical card.
The gurney that they bring out there.
Yeah.
It's got the thing you strap down in case of spinal injuries and all that. Yeah. I don't know what the name is. All right, but look, let's do this. Let's open up.
Called a Cushman.
A Cushman. Okay.
Oh no, that's the brand. That's the brand. My bad. I'm looking at the brand names.
All right. So listen, you all know the phone number.
It's called the Cushman Club Car.
Okay.
They call it,
The Toro Workman. No, these are brand names. Those are not the names of the.
Well, yeah, that's what the models would be if you bought it from a specific company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm like John Deere, like that's
it's a tractor.
That's a tractor.
Yeah. Give us a call, yo, and give us you guys' thoughts on Joe Burrow. What does all this mean for his future? Do you think he has much of a future? What does this mean for the Bengals going forward? What should they do? Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you on this topic.
Yeah, man. I mean, this sucks for Joe Burrow, man. I mean, obviously, you know that they were looking for a playoff berth. They were trying to be one of the three teams to come out of your division, for sure. And now you're just looking at it like, damn, now we're about to have another losing season, but we still got one of the highest paid quarterbacks. We feel like the Dallas Cowboys.
Where are they at relative to the cap?
Cincinnati?
Yeah, like in terms of rankings, like NFL salary.
According to Mike Brown, they're way over the cap because they don't know how to spend.
They couldn't get the medical card.
Right. The cap is a hard cap in football. I didn't get you were joking. Okay.
They way over that bar.
Cincinnati Bengals ranked in terms of cap space.
They're like in the middle.
Yeah, I'm about to say they can't. It's just that Mike Brown.
They're like 14, 15, 13.
Because you can name four players. They're only paying four players.
But they're giving them a lot of money.
That's also very, very true.
Like
I think
Burrow's
200 million
out.
through all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, Burrow's maxed out. T. Higgins maxed out. Chase maxed out. Somebody on defense
Trey
maxed out. Yeah,
but it's only 1 year. I think they only gave him like 1 year extension or something like that.
So maybe next year, like you're talking like, so that money comes off. Got to pay somebody to play.
You got to go get you some linemen, man. Go up to Iowa and get you some of them Big 10 bros, them Big 12 bros.
Those corn-fed bros.
Yeah.
Michigan, Ohio State,
You got to go get them bros, man. Like
Notre Dame.
Getting these fast elite guys out of the South. No, man. Linemen are built in the North.
That's true.
The skill positions are built down south.
Like
that's how this works, right? You go upstate to get your bros. Them Idahos.
Their salary cap gets worse next year.
It does.
Yeah, they have to pay more, and then it gets worse again the following year
because a lot of bonus money probably came out this year, the upfront money.
Yeah,
I mean, but you can always restructure that.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, but you know, there's going to be decisions made, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's going to be money decisions made, and at the top of it, it's going to be the Burrow situation.
That's right. That's right. Okay, well, good topic here. Looks like we're not going to get any calls on that. Let's go ahead and let's talk about, man, this is a tough one. Patrick Mahomes.
Uncharted waters, Bruce.
Uncharted waters. Facts. This is a guy who, up to going into the Super Bowl last year, there was serious GOAT consideration. There was, if he can go back to back to back, what does that mean? He'd be the first. The Chiefs would have been the first team to ever three-peat, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Pat Mahomes arguably had the greatest start to a career we've ever seen, just, once he took over. Here's Bruce.
What's up, man?
Bruce,
hey, I'm going to say something about the Burrow thing. It's a sad thing, man, that he can't stay healthy, man. First of all, how you doing tonight, fellas? Let me keep it for 2 minutes. Let me keep it real quick. It's the same that he can't stay healthy, man, to see the AFC North fully competitive like we all want to see. Even though, listen, I don't give a damn about no damn Joe Burrow being hurt. If I'm a Ravens fan, I don't give a goddamn. He's going to be hurt for the next 5 years. I don't give a shit. But at the same time, I really healthy for the competition of it, of great games and great matchups between Cincinnati and Baltimore, even though Baltimore been taking the belt off their pants and, really putting work in on them for the past couple of years. Lamar's 1-6 against Joe Burrow. But it's a shame, man. Joe Burrow is the Grant Hill of the NFL, bro. What it could have been if he could have stayed healthy. Fortunately, with the technology and advances of healthcare and all that, he'd be back. It's only a turf toe, but damn, man, it's sad. Like every other year, something happens to him, man. And just, I don't know. God just bless some people with health, or some people get the injury bug. I guess everybody can be perfect, right?
Nope.
And truthfully, I think Brown ain't gonna hold it. Every time I see him play, he'll never stick it up. I think Brown is not no squad, man. He's a formidable backup. They just say that. But it's just a shame that, Cincinnati he can't stay healthy, man, and just wow, man. Like who else was had injury prone? It's great, but it was I'm not gonna say Greg Oden. I say Greg Oden.
Yeah, you went to the NBA on that one.
Like a Penny Hardaway, Grant Hill, he can't stay healthy. And it's a sad thing to see, man. And like I said, I don't give a goddamn about no Cincinnati Bengals. Thank God that he hurt. Thank you. We ain't got to worry about him. Hey, you got to ask him out. So basically, as a Ravens fan, we're going to win the AFC North by default this year. That's what it's looking like. So we have room for error, thankfully. And
opened up the door for the next person we're about to talk to. That's going to be one of my hits.
I know we're going to win it. Who else? The Browns, Pittsburgh. We're going to win it by default. The AFC North's got weak because of Joe Burrow 3 months. Hiatus doesn't get ready to happen. Well, they better say he's going to be done for the year. He's done for the year. But who haven't known a turf toe will set you down like that? Who would have known that?
Turf toe is a serious injury, sir.
And they said that's grade 3. That's not even that.
Yeah, it's like the top of the worst of the worst.
Right.
What is like the toe toe, like the ligaments in your toe toe or something?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, anything
you can't plan on.
Fascia, tendons, ligaments in the foot. You have no pivoting, no power. It's going to be limited mobility.
The moment you step back, it's ow.
The pain. Yeah,
the pain is going to be crucial every time you step on it. So obviously, as a quarterback, you're going to need your feet.
All right, dog. That's what's up, man. And the unfortunate thing. All right, brothers.
All right, bro.
All right.
By the way, official statement from the Format Podcast: we do not condone players getting hurt.
We do not.
Boy, you took the words from me.
We do not.
We do not.
I don't people getting hurt either, but that's my enemy. Shit.
You said thank
God.
That's crazy, bro.
They're going to turn the other cheek from the house. This is real. Shit. That's real now. That you always turn the other cheek and all this. Yes, I'm happy he's not playing. But at the same time, I said I wish he was playing for the competition. But if Joe Burrow been out, that benefits my team. Thank you. Shit.
We appreciate you for calling in, Brucey.
Hey, Steve, man, stop the soft stuff, Steve. You can't talk about, please, he's hurt. We don't condone. No. That's our arch nemesis. I'm glad he hurt.
I get your position on that, Bruce. I would have never uttered the second part. I wouldn't have said that.
Truthfully, I'm being sarcastic. I don't mean it wholeheartedly.
Okay, all right, okay. All right, I'm with you.
Well, let's not use God's name in vain then.
Yeah, I want a man to be healthy.
Now Transformers on your head, bro. See, now you got
come on, man. You put Big God up in there, man. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, I got karma, but as a diehard Ravens fan, thank you. All right, man.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
It's a good point, though. The competitive landscape, the AFC North. You want to see, the division strong, and this definitely hinders the division for sure.
Yeah, for sure. All right, listen up, y'all. One thing I will say, really appreciate the interaction, appreciate the calls, let's try to stay on with the where we are in the show. Because what happens is when we move on to the next topic and you call, we got to go back and it throws us off. And then it throws everything off when we're trying to cut up the show and all that. So please do me a favor. Just try to pay attention to where we are in the show. And if you miss the topic, well then, don't call in during the next topic for the previous topic. Appreciate y'all.
Amen.
All right. Okay. Patrick Mahomes struggling. I lost my thoughts, so somebody pick that up for me.
So Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs have gone 0-2. And just last year, to your point that you were making, Bruce, before we were rudely interrupted by somebody who was wishing ill will on the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow, you were discussing how just last year before the Super Bowl, we were screaming, media waves were talking about this guy could possibly be the GOAT. Patrick Mahomes this, Patrick Mahomes that, Patrick Mahomes on cloud nine. And three-peat would have definitely cemented a strong case for being in that GOAT debate, having 4 Super Bowls, not making it to nothing less than the AFC Championship game his entire career, things of that nature. So you were going along those lines. Did that kind of help get you back on par?
That's about right.
Okay. All right. So the Kansas City Chiefs have gone into a blender. Also, Patrick Mahomes for the first time in his career, lost 3 straight games if you include the last year's Super Bowl. They're currently 0-2 and sitting in 11th place in the conference. So now this is where it starts getting bad. The voices, the noise starts getting bad. Just 5 to 6 months ago, we were just saying that Patrick Mahomes could possibly be the GOAT. Now we're hearing more talks of other media waves saying, oh, maybe he was just put in one of the better situations, the best situation to succeed. It may not be him, but it was more Andy Reid, the reason why he's so great. Oh, without Tyreek Hill, he's struggling, despite him winning a Super Bowl post Tyreek Hill being there. So let's go ahead and call that one too.
The following year or the same year he left?
The same year.
It
was the same year. Yeah,
it was literally so like he left in the offseason.
Correct.
He won it that season.
That next 2 seasons, he won a Super Bowl. Right. Yeah, without Tyreek Hill. So you got all this naysay speaking about Kansas City. So I'm gonna push this back to you, Bruce, because you're the one that brought this topic to the forefront. Patrick Mahomes struggling. Is this more so on Patrick Mahomes or the Kansas City Chiefs?
I think this is absolutely on the Kansas City Chiefs. So let me say this first, right? You mentioned kind of the rumblings of people now starting to ask, well, is Patrick Mahomes really that great? Was it the system? Was it he was in the perfect place to succeed? So what's my line? 2 things can be true. Patrick Mahomes really is that great because you got to be to do what he did. But that said, I've always been curious to know, like, had he ended up in Cleveland or one of these notoriously bad situations in the league, would he be what he is? And I don't think so. I think he's been blessed with one of the best play callers and offensive play designers in league history in Andy Reid. He didn't have to start right away. He got to sit behind a consummate professional who was also a Pro Bowler, not just a consummate professional, like a good quarterback in Alex Smith, and kind of learn the ropes and really, get to understand the game more and not have that pressure right away. Also, he had elite weapons early on in his career. So he's had a lot of things going for him, which help to facilitate the success. Does that take away from his natural ability and what he's able to do? No, right? Because what was the reason Andy Reid wanted him? I think Andy Reid saw the shootout when he was in Texas Tech between he and Oklahoma with Baker Mayfield. I think he passed for about 750, 730 yards in that game. He being Pat Mahomes, Baker had about 550. Now, both of those guys came from that kind of air raid system with Mike Leach, right? Because Lincoln Riley, Mike Leach's disciple, right, of that system. And then, of course, everybody basically who coached at Texas Tech, following Mike Leach, kind of followed in that line. And all those quarterbacks put up crazy numbers. Graham Harrell, Cliff Kingsbury, Sonny Cumbie, all those dudes' numbers was off the damn charts. Yeah. So that scheme clearly works, right? So even with that, though, Pat Mahomes is all-time great. You can't do what he's done without being all-time great.
Correct.
So I guess for me, the bigger problem is Pat Mahomes took that team-friendly deal. They love to laud it as, oh my gosh, 10 years, $450 million, blah, blah, blah. But it was all fluff. That was a BS deal, right? And most of it was all these weird guarantees and incentives and whatnot, and
stocks and the Royals and stuff like that.
All that foolishness, right? So he's been kind of taking team-friendly deals all this time. Now they've done some adjustments as the years have gone on to try and help compensate him and keep him, relatively properly compensated in terms of his level of greatness. But he's doing that. They got rid of Tyreek Hill because they didn't want to pay him. But have they really been supporting Pat Mahomes? Have they really? They've started to pump a lot of money into the defense, which is cool. Pay Spags, pay Chris Jones, draft well on defense. But what are you doing in terms of really getting Pat Mahomes difference makers and playmakers? Here's an example. I'm glad he's in Baltimore, but they could have had Derrick Henry. Could you imagine Derrick Henry?
He was a free agent.
Mahomes? Yes. Right? They didn't try to do it.
They brought in Kareem Hunt.
That's right. Well, yeah, but Kareem Hunt, year. He wasn't the same last year.
Yeah, but I can look at all these moves and I could say, well, was this in the best interest of your generational quarterback?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what we're saying. I think that they really could do a better job in supporting this guy, and it's hurting him now because last year we saw 3,928 passing yards, lowest of his career as a full-time starter. 93.5 passer rating, well below what he was at his peak.
His average
8 yards per attempt.
Yeah, the average per attempt, right? Yeah.
Thinking and dunking, like that's not what you do when you have a guy of that type of talent, arm talent, athleticism. Right. And obviously, intelligence about the game. Bad move. So I think that, he is not being supported properly and it's hurting him. And I think in the long run, because no window stays open in the NFL, right? It doesn't stay open forever. In the long run, they're going to look back and say, damn, had we supported this freaking mercurial, truly generational level quarterback, we probably could have got a couple more chips out of him.
Now, that's fair, but I wouldn't go as far as to say they didn't try.
Okay.
They tried, but now they're going through off the field issues. They're going through injury issues because you have Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice, one hell of a receiver. Where is he at right now? Suspended.
Yeah.
He's not on IR. He's not hurt.
No, they don't give him that designation.
Suspended. Okay. No, suspended. Right. Absolutely. Yeah. NFL said, no, you got 6 games, right? So there goes your number 1 receiver. Who did they draft last year in the first round? Did they not draft the first round receiver? What was his name? Xavier Worthy, right? The fastest player in last year's draft who you invested to add on to kind of replace the Tyreek Hill situation. He's injured. So when you're having these conversations, I hear what you're saying, Bruce, that like they're not doing right by him. But I'm not going to say it's without trying. They're kind of running into this string of bad luck. Like, dang, we didn't expect Rashee Rice to go out there.
Hold on.
Did you hear them try to get DK Metcalf? Did you hear them try to get Devontae Adams?
Well, hold on.
Because they had 2 receivers already, though, Bruce.
Hold on. Transformer brings up a good point. Like middle of the season, maybe we have to wait a little bit because you got a guy coming in. You said the first 6 he's out. Yeah. So week 7, 8, 9, 10. And then Worthy's injured, so he comes back. Maybe that allows him to kind of go back to normal, to what he like you know him as.
Exactly. So I think that has a lot to do with it, man. When you lose both of those, when you lose your number 1, your number 2, you look more like Jordan Love did last year against Philly. When you saw our number 1 go out and then our number 3, then number 2, then it was like all back to back. Jordan Love can do anything. You lose 2 of your primary receivers. That's a bulk of your offensive playbook that actually caters to those guys. Travis Kelce, he's getting a little bit older, and he's obviously made some key mistakes that every
he's
year
near the same older. Player, man. That dude older than me now.
He's been slowing down.
Yeah, every year you get older. I'm just saying, a little bit older. Older than last year. You're getting a little bit old. You don't get a lot of bit older. Look,
Travis Kelce thinks he can come out there and shake it off. Get what I did there? But he can't. Wow. He's old.
Wow.
Wow. Seriously, like come on, man, he can't. No, he's not near the same player, and he won't be. Because this is my take. Had they won that Super Bowl, he would have retired. He only came back because they didn't win. Travis Kelce's done, man.
Unfinished business.
No, he's done.
I like it, man. I like it. Unfinished business. But like I said, man, a lot of that has to do with, like I said, just a string of bad luck for the Kansas City Chiefs. You don't go into the offseason and be like, hey, Rashee Rice gonna get suspended 6 weeks. We know that's coming. Like, no, we don't know that's coming, right? We don't see Travis Kelce running the wrong route and knocking out our flashiest receiver, right? We don't see that coming. So when you do that, that kind of destroys where your mindset is mentally, because now you just got, Hollywood Brown. That's like your number one target, right? You said they don't do anything mid-season last year. They went and got a DeAndre Hopkins, right? We were all pretty high on that acquisition, adding on to that team to add another piece. And now he's in Baltimore, still doing the same thing, right? Catching touchdown passes, big time shots. And so I wouldn't say that they're doing him a disservice. It's just like a dang, that happened. Like, this guy's hurt. Like, this guy's getting suspended. Like, come on, man. Like, it's like they can't catch a break, right?
Okay, but they haven't gone out and gotten him a true number one.
They've been trying to do it through the draft, Bruce.
Okay.
Obviously they know where their bulk of the money going. You know what I mean? You got Chris Jones to paying. You're paying Patrick Mahomes. You're paying Travis Kelce, right? You're on the brink of paying McDuffie. There's corner.
Yeah.
I think you play corner, right? Paying McDuffie. So you're paying all these guys on the defensive side of the ball. And now you're like, okay, let's prep for the future. We're not trying to just throw money everywhere. Let's go ahead and get some young, fresh blood, get a little bit younger. You do that through the draft, right? And like I said, you went and got a DeAndre Hopkins to help like during the season. You went and got Juju Smith-Schuster back, who won a Super Bowl with you the previous years. So I wouldn't say it's like they're not trying
makers anymore. None of those guys are difference makers anymore. I can't. I don't know. I just disagree. I think.
Would you say the word trying? What, other than Devontae Adams, who else was on the market that they could have gotten that would have made a big difference? They don't want DK. DK don't run routes.
Yeah, but he's a downfield threat that you need.
And how much does he get paid?
He got a bunch of guys that can run underneath.
How much does he get paid?
You pay him. And the reason I say pay him, because you got a Mahomes in your prime. That's that window. So you get him the weapons that can take advantage of that window. That's why I say pay him.
But that's why you got Xavier Worthy. That's not how they won their Super Bowls.
You do a 2-year deal with a team option on the second year. So the first year, okay, cool. If it works out, or if he acts up and starts being a degenerate, get him up out of there after the first year.
They won Super Bowls without Tyreek Hill, without a DK Metcalf, without Devontae Adams, without D Hop. I don't think
that's going to work anymore, though.
Okay, so that's what you're saying then. Okay,
yeah. I'm saying if I'm building a team and I got Patrick Mahomes, you gotta take care of that dude. Man.
But we're literally in the first year that they're having a problem.
That's true. That's true. Maybe this is overreacting. You're absolutely right, Chad.
And that's what I think the masses are doing. It's a slight overreaction to they're 0-2. It's over for them.
Yeah.
They lost to who?
They lost the games, Transformer. Weren't they close games?
They were 27-21. They lost against the San Diego Chargers, right? So a one-score game, right? You lost against the Super Bowl champions.
That game wasn't that close.
Okay, you lost against the Super Bowl champions 20-17, who just dog walked you in the Super Bowl. So, like, I'm not trying to say a moral victory, but you're not going like, oh man, like the Kansas City Chiefs suck. No, they lost 2 close games against 2 formidable opponents.
This is also the first time in Mahomes' career he's lost 3 straight games. So that's something to look at. Like,
and 2 of them are the same team.
Little things add up. But here's the other part though, right? All these close games they were winning last year, right? But when the NFL is so funny that way, right? You're not going to continue to win these close games forever. And not having those difference makers on offense, I think is rearing its ugly head. Again, my thought is just you got to take care of this dude when you have a guy of that talent who's shown you that he can get it done. If you see any slippage, right? And I gave you the stats. If you see any slippage, go ahead and take care of him so he can lift it back up to the all-world player that he was.
And I think their method is
statistically
get our guys back.
The way he's playing the game, like he still can make plays.
Yeah, of course.
If there's better players catching the passes and running the routes.
Yeah. I mean, literally Travis Kelce dropped the touchdown in the end zone. Well, but he was just outside of it, but he dropped the touchdown that turned into an interception. Is that on Pat? Right? Yeah. Like, it's like I'm doing what I can, right?
For everybody who's doing the panic thing and saying this whole thing is falling apart, I need someone to I'm just saying for anybody who says that, I need them to verbally say on record, Patrick Mahomes sucks now. Because that's what you're implying.
No. I'm not saying that.
No, not you. I'm saying if someone says the Chiefs are losing and it's Patrick Mahomes because he's not good enough anymore, it's just a lie. you know, and the same thing like with the talent piece. Like, sure, they don't have as much talent on the field today as they normally do. That's about to change here in a couple of weeks. So we do have to kind of pump the brakes, especially when they were in the game against a couple really good teams.
No, absolutely, man. I mean, you gotta be healthy, right? I mean, the key to a lot of NFL is health. It's predicated on health, right? You're down your number one and your number two. I'm not going to sit here and look at Pat Mahomes and be like, "Oh, you're struggling." I mean, a lot of quarterbacks will be struggling without their number one and number two. A lot of them, right?
Yeah, but
Joe Burrow without.
I don't think Andy Reid is panicking. I don't think Pat Mahomes is panicking. I don't think anybody's panicking.
Knowing what you've been able to do. Yeah, let me give you an example, and I've talked about this already, Transformer. My guy, not my guy, one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league, Baker, touchdown maker, right? You see how much talent offensively, how many weapons they continue to put around this guy.
And he plays well.
And no, he's not Mahomes. So I'm not trying to say that.
But he plays well. You give him talent and he plays well.
Right. So I'm saying, like, because he arrives in Tampa Bay, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Okay, cool. So he's got Evans, Godwin, and they draft Bucky Irvin. They draft Jalen McMillan out of that threesome that was up in Washington with Michael Penix Jr. And then so he's got plenty of weapons right there. And then they go ahead and get him another one this year, drafting Emeka Egbuka. You know all about that guy, Sneed. Yeah. And he's already got 3 touchdown catches in 2 games. He's going to be a damn problem, right? So they're continuing. Yeah, big drop for sure. He should have caught that. And by the way, did Baker throw a laser on the move or what? He did. But anyway, but the point I'm trying to make is they are continuing to surround this guy with flowing hair his whole time in the league.
Right.
Flowing hair in Jacksonville, that is. They have been trying to give this guy every weapon possible. The problem is he's just not good enough. But the point I'm trying to make is all these guys are getting loaded up with weapons. Why isn't Mahomes getting the same treatment?
Because he's done it without it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's done it without it. I think he's done it with.
Go ahead.
He's done it with varying levels of
supporting
talent. You know.
Yeah. Like he doesn't need the top flying receiver, the highest, the top 5, the top 10. He just needs guys that run routes, right? Some speed on them. And if I have to break this pocket, who's coming to the ball, right?
Okay. Stephon Diggs, they didn't even try to do that. That could have been a pretty decent
fit.
Stephon Diggs.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. This is a Stephon Diggs. This is a situation here.
Okay.
He's not for every organization.
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah.
And some some organizations will tolerate because of talent.
Yeah.
Some it's not gonna work.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Yeah, he ran his course in Buffalo. Then when he goes to,
bro, how do you mess up Buffalo? How?
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen, you're the number 1 target in Buffalo, and you're displeased. Then you want to leave? Okay,
bye.
You'll never be happy.
You already got a Rashid Rice problem. You don't want a Stephon Diggs problem on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just talking about the fact that Stephon Diggs tends to be a malcontent.
Yeah, no, I'm
like
agreeing
nothing
with that.
Makes him happy. You want to bring that along?
Yeah,
like Pat Mahomes spreads the ball around. Like he's not going to get 15 targets a game.
No. Only Travis got that in his prime, where he got like 8 to 9 targets, but then he'll go a couple of games where it's 4 targets, right? And he's slinging the ball to Tyreek Hill or Hollywood Brown or Juju Smith-Schuster. I have a 9-catch game or something like that. Like Andy Reid's system is not focal point on one receiver, and that's also why I think they don't go and get a big receiver like Devontae Adams. Like you're like, I don't necessarily need it. They're the type of team that do good with pieces.
So let me back you up.
Together well.
You are right when you say Andy Reid's system is not the type dependent on one receiver. But when he was in Philly, year after year, they was making it to the NFC title game and losing, right? The very first year, they bring in a bona fide true number one receiver, T.O. What happens? Straight to the Super Bowl, dominating, right?
But they were already kind of there.
Then they didn't win it. Pat won it without a T.O.
No, I get what I'm saying. I'm just saying when you say that Andy Reid's system is not right for a true number one receiver, imagine, because you've seen what happens when they get one. You saw what happens when they had Tyreek Hill. I'm just saying, like, when they have that.
But then again, under the same breath, we saw what they had without a Tyreek Hill. Mm-hmm. They won 2 straight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, are we doing anything wrong? We were just in the Super Bowl and we just went 0-2, and now people are panicking. We're having these conversations. See how the mood changes when you lose Super Bowl?
Well,
the mood changes.
Definitely. But we're going to find out what it is,
Yeah.
And of course, I'm probably, overstating it, but it was worth discussing, and realistically, anytime you see a guy that's been in the league this long and is that great and,
just turned 30.
First time, right. This is the first time he's lost 3 games in a row. Like, that's impressive.
No,
much
absolutely.
like between 1991 and 1998, Michael Jordan never lost more than 2 games in a row. Just figured I'd throw that out there,
Yeah, but not the start of his career. Was he doing that?
I said between 91 and 98. Man.
No, you can't do that.
Why can't I do it?
Because when Pat stepped into the league, he did that. You're talking about when Michael Jordan got in his prime. He did that.
Yeah.
Pat came in the league and has done that ever since.
There was different conditions.
No. Since the start of his career. Now, if you say like Magic Johnson or something like that, start of his career, he went straight there.
This is terrible.
Michael Jordan, you skipped like 6-7 years before he started doing that. Pat been doing that since I got in the league.
Why it had to be Magic though? I can't say nothing. I won't say nothing about Magic.
What happened when Magic got in the league?
Because I won't fix my mouth to say anything against Magic. That.
What happened when he got in the league?
I don't know.
What happened? What happened his rookie season?
I don't know.
I want to say
what had happened?
That running hook shot was pretty nice.
Thank you, Sneed.
That was a nice shot.
Why you had to bring up the junior skyhook? Why? I didn't need to hear nothing about
the celebration.
He about to get removed from stage. Why you see Sneed? I thought we was cool, man. You supposed to be my brother.
It was smooth, bro. It was smooth.
It was.
Oh man, wide receivers are divas.
Don't ever let me meet Magic, because I swear the first thing I'm gonna say is I hate you for what you did.
Oh, that's the last thing I'm asking.
No,
first thing I'm asking is like, bro, give me the real story.
No, I'm saying first thing I'm telling him, I hate you, and he probably go smile and be like, "Why you hate me, young brother?" And I'll be like, "Because I'm a Celtics fan," and he'd be like, "Oh, I hate you too."
I hate you too.
Right?
And then I'll give you a hug.
Right,
bump that.
For sure.
Tell me about them half times.
Here you go. Stop. See, that's a Patreon topic.
Magic, man, talk to me about them locker room situations.
All aboard.
The halftime. How do you have that type of energy,
bro,
to do that at halftime and still be out there running Showtime after the break?
That's why he was so happy all the time.
Bro, you remember what was going on in the 1980s, bro? Yes. It was a hell of a drug.
One thing about Magic, though, he never drank, he never used drugs. Like, Magic wasn't about that. We know
his drug came with legs.
Facts.
His drug came with legs. Hey, owners didn't have a problem with him doing that mid game. You need him? Okay, yeah, bring him in. Keep him happy. Keep him happy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to walk. Be out there trying to run the break after that. What?
That's why if you ever look at Magic, he wasn't really running fast. You know what I mean?
And he was always smiling.
Always smiling.
He's like, I'm always happy, bro. I'm good.
You be smiling too?
Like, now we know why Magic was happy. Yeah, but let's stay focused. Stay focused.
Yeah, that's Patreon.
But yeah, man, Patrick Mahomes, man, guys in the chat, man, let us know what you guys think about. Is Patrick Mahomes struggling, or is this just more of a string of bad luck for Kansas City? Or what is your overall take on what Kansas City got going on? They're going to be playing this weekend against the New York Giants in New York. They have a primetime game, 8:20.
That might be a get right game.
Might be a get right. Yeah, because you got to play the Ravens after that. So you don't want to start 0-4. That's where it gets crazy. You don't want to go 0-4.
See that.
So you definitely want to get a win against the Giants, play the Ravens, go get a win against the Jaguars, and see if you can come out on top at 3-3 against the Lions. If you can come out 3-3 out of this situation, I will call out a dub if I'm Kansas City.
Bro, 0-4 for the Chiefs to open the season. We are going to hold memorial services on this show for the Chiefs season.
Yeah, it's going to be some bad news.
Nobody could come back from that.
I got them winning in a big way against the Giants, and then if they beat the Ravens week 4,
that would be huge.
They won't be. If Russell Wilson, man, if he could play the way he played last week,
not against Spags defense. You letting I almost called him Napier. What's his name? The receiver,
Malik Neighbors.
I'm not letting Malik Neighbors run past all my safeties all game. Like, what are you doing? Man got one. He just running right through the whole zone. Like,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Bro, a good game from Russell Wilson is a mistake. That was by accident.
Said by default. That was by the Cowboys defense default.
Yeah, come on, bro.
You know why I didn't like that? Every time Russ has a good game, we are further and further from seeing misstart. That's my problem.
You know what? You know we could do the mom editions on Patreon. You know we can.
Oh boy,
for sure.
In thorough detail. Miss Worthy, come up to the front.
Whoa.
Yo, that's a Transformer special right there. The Miss Worthy one.
Miss Worthy, man. Miss Worthy is worthy.
Real deal.
Miss Worthy is worthy, boy.
Real deal. Yes, sir. Oof.
Hey, mama.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Zach Wilson, too.
Hey, Zach, Miss Wilson. Miss Wilson's pretty solid. Miss Wilson is very, very solid.
Very solid.
Miss Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson's mama.
Yeah.
She's pretty hot tamale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's not get into the coaches' wives.
Oh, you know who got a nice one? Steve Sarkisian.
I know who's got a wife. Really?
Steve Sarkisian got a
what's his name? The guy coaching the Rams.
Really? Sean McVay?
Bruh.
Sean McVay
He's a young cat, too, so I can see it.
Open up the phone lines and move on, because I'm about to run down a rabbit hole. Y'all better save me now.
Look it up.
Bruh.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
she up there, Miss Veronica. Yeah, how you doing, Veronica?
If I remember correctly, is it a slight Oriental to it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Look like Eastern Euro or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ukraine. She's Ukrainian.
I said Oriental.
Yeah, the man said Oriental. Yeah, she's a former model from Ukraine, whom they met when he was a coach at Washington.
Yeah.
Yo, Mr. Rillis trying to get us back in focus. We got you. We're good.
Thank you, Mr. Rillis.
Yeah.
Amen. Lord.
Oh my goodness. What up, Bruce?
Hey man, let's cut straight to the chase.
Oh.
I have no concern with Kansas City struggling right now at all.
Right.
None.
Yeah, just like Joe Burrow.
That little old institution. Oh no. He done. But Kansas City 0-2. We was 0-2 last year too. So
right. That is true.
You know how I look at this though, yo? I look at the first game of the year as a preseason game, yo. You know there's 17 games of the season now.
Yeah.
So like, a lot of people still trying to shake off the cobwebs, but Kansas City been 0-2 in the AFC West. I'm not too concerned. Because of the legends they have when they come on, Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, he ain't going. He going die on that field. Travis Kelce washed up, though. I will say that. And then don't have their top two guys out there, man. Give them a little bit of grace,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. They ain't got nobody out there to throw it to. Kareem Hunt, old. Pachinko, that running back, he's kind of overrated. I'm not really struggling. The Kansas City struggled before and went to the Super Bowl and won. Yeah, at the time, they struggled a little bit, like in the mid-season. They lost a couple games in a row, or like 3 out of 4 or something. Mm-hmm. They always seem to get it together. There's no concern. They're going. There's 15 games left in the year, man. Like, now, we getting into late November and they're a little shaky. Yeah, but that's a team I still want to see in the playoffs. For some reason, they got the football gods on their side. They got the magic. But I ain't gonna lie, man. With flowing hair, them Chargers, man. That hardball mystique wearing off on them in the AFC West.
Trying to tell them.
It's wearing off, man. That's one thing. That's one squad I wish we could do. John for Jim. That'd be perfect. But and the Raiders, they shaky. They're gonna be up and down all year. What you call him? What is it? Geno Smith. He ain't been like since that boy broke his face that time. Remember?
Yeah, for sure.
Remember the New York
Jets guy he broke his jaw. Yup.
Yeah, for not paying that boy his money.
Yeah, I think since 2023, he leads the league in interceptions. So
interceptions with Geno.
Yeah,
well, he's just shaky. And who else to the West? Bo Nix. He gonna look like he's regressing this year. He's a little shaky. He's a Brett Favre. He's gonna throw that bad interception at the wrong time.
He gonna sling it. Pause.
Yeah, she's gonna sling it. And I don't hear talk about people wives, man. Y'all better stop that, man. Y'all crazy, man.
Man, look, if you showing love, you know.
What about the real Russ wild? What about Sierra? That's the real Russ.
What are the odds that I run into a Veronica McVay and I'm able to steal her from Sean McVay, the multimillionaire coach of the Los Angeles Rams?
Yeah, that's not happening.
Not only that, my wife will kill me.
Who Kansas City got next?
The Giants in New York.
Oh, that's a dub.
They got the primetime game tomorrow night. I mean, Sunday night. Excuse me, Sunday night.
Okay, so yeah, they're gonna be, man. There's no concern about Kansas City. They will be in the mix at the end of the year, December, January. Yeah. You know, and they will be formidable in the playoffs. They will be dangerous to play wherever you play them at because of number 15. Period. There's something about him in them playoffs. He gets it done. So yeah, there's no big concern. All right, boy, hit y'all boys back.
Hey, appreciate the call, brother. Thank you.
All right, bro.
All right. Good stuff. So I think same here.
Bruh. This is a piece of work right here, bro.
Yes, it is.
I try and tell them.
I tried. I try
and tell them.
That's a good one, Sneed.
Oh, yeah,
that's 35 years old too. That's my age. Oof.
Okay.
I thought she loved me. I thought she needed me.
Exactly.
All right, man. Let's move on, bro. We gotta go.
Too, man.
We need to do better.
Why?
We just need to do better.
If you knew better, you do better.
There's no rhyme or reason, man. We just need to do better.
No doubt. Before Mr. Realist changed the channel out here.
She's trying to help us out, man. She's trying to get us back on.
Yeah, she's trying to keep us right, man. Appreciate you, Mr. Realist. Thank you. All right, Transformer. This is your thing, man. Go ahead, take us away.
Oh boy, here we are. Huh?
We need the music for this. We need something to like cut into this.
Is that like yeah, I'm find something. I wonder if that, you know what? We got a little something we could rock with. It ain't the football music. We gonna go with our normal joint, Transformer?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it. All right, let's go ahead and put this on.
Oh, here we go again.
But the sound
go again.
Oh, there you go. Okay, the mic.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Brucey on the mic. What are you gonna do?
Oh, you don't want me to start spitting out here.
Don't
got bars. I'm not good. Nah, that's not for that. This is not for that.
This is not for that. All right, so we're gonna go on to week 3. Week 2, we had a great show out. Sneed had a 10-6 record for his week 2 pick'ems. Bruce had a 12-4 record for his week 2 pick'ems, and the almighty Transformer 14-2 for a solid week, man. You know, just holding it down, man.
Shout out to Transformer for.
Hey, we're gonna try to keep it going, man. We're gonna try to keep it rolling. So week 3, we got some special games lined up. We mentioned that Kansas City is gonna be playing the New York Giants, but we're gonna go all the way back to the top of the game, the top of the week, which is gonna be tomorrow.
Yes.
The Miami Dolphins and I believe he's the water boy. Oh no, that's Mike McDaniels. My bad. Mike McDaniels is gonna be playing the Buffalo Bills, but Buffalo being favored by 11.5 points. And the MVP, Josh Allen. We're going to start off with Sneed. Sneed, who you got in this football game, brother? Buffalo. Easy work. Brucey.
Buffalo, man. Miami is just terrible, man. And guess what? If Buffalo beats the Dolphins bad enough, you know, Josh McDaniel might get fired.
Did I call him Josh McDaniels? I said Mike McDaniels, did I?
Mike McDaniels, you're right. Yes.
I'm right. Okay.
You're right. Yeah. Josh McDaniels in New England. Yeah, he might get fired if they get beat bad enough, man. I think he's completely lost that team, and yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I got Miami too. Whoa, hold up, back up. I got Buffalo too, obvious reasons, man. They just put foots in the Jets. Obviously had a good week in week 1 in the comeback game against the Ravens. Keeping it while it's hot, man. Miami ain't got nothing to look forward to going to Buffalo. It's still September, so it's not yet cold in Buffalo, but they're going to play like it. All right, we're going to move on over to Sunday. All right, game number 1. I'm going to bring this over to Sneed. Packers get to travel to Cleveland. favored by 7.5 points against the almighty dinosaur Joe Flacco.
Wow.
Has to play I Got Nothing But Love For You, Baby, and Jordan Love. Sneed, who comes out on top of this football game?
Man. I will take the Packers in this game. The Browns offense just won't be able to keep up. And the Packers defense is really good. So they're going to have a really hard time scoring. I don't think they're going to score more than 10, maybe 13 points. And I think the Packers are going to score like 31, 34 points.
Wow. That's some belief right there. Bruce, what you got?
Yeah, Packers easy. They're going to beat the Browns down, man.
Yeah, I got for obvious reasons. What is it? Oh, Lord.
Well, the Packers and the Ravens, the Packers and the Ravens are in the same echelon, right? So we saw how that just played out. So I got to think it's going to happen again.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing but love for you, baby. Of course, I got the Green Bay Packers. More so to Sneed's point, I don't think we're going to be able to score as many as 31 points, but I believe a nice 24-27 victory. But the Cleveland Browns has one hell of a defense, so I'm going to be curious to see how we challenge that defense. Bro. Yeah, you think they're going to get tired?
Yeah, the offense is so bad, they're going to be off the field, and the defense is going to be back on the field.
So 2 picks. Got it. Hey,
like in the second half, it's going to be problems, bro.
Got it. I like it, man. I like it. Moving on, we have the Indianapolis Colts, and the almighty Daniel Jones resurgence is going to continue flowing. They're going to be traveling to Nashville to battle the number 1 pick in Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans. Indiana favored by 4.5. Bruce, who do you have winning this football game?
I got the Colts, man. Come on, it's Tennessee. Like, what do you expect from anything from the state of Tennessee?
Sneed, who you got?
All right,
I'm not gonna do it, bro. Moving on. Sneed, who you got?
You know what that was for. You know what that was about.
All right, I think everybody's starting to move on to that side of the boat where they really believe in the Colts. I'm going to take the Titans in the upset.
Ooh, okay.
So, and it's literally just because of that. I don't. Yeah. I know the Colts are better than they've been in the past.
Yeah.
I still think that they're not good enough that they wouldn't have a disappointing game. So that's why I think the Titans in the upset.
Okay.
I believe in Jonathan Taylor.
Absolutely. Turn around, Daniel Jones. There's this guy. He's right behind you, and he's hungry and waiting. Just hand him the ball. Hand him the ball. Daniel Jones has been looking great so far this season. 588 yards, only a couple of touchdowns, but he has a guy by the name of Jonathan Taylor who already has 43 carries and 236 yards. You got a plethora of great wide receivers over there. Just keep it going. Your defense is still one of the top 10 defenses in the NFL. There's no reason why you're letting the number 1 pick, Cam Ward, who just can't get right with his receivers, go in there and beat you guys in Tennessee. So, of course, I got the Indianapolis Colts. All right, we had conversations about Joe Burrow, but unfortunately he will not be playing. So Jake Browning and the Cincinnati Bengals are sitting at 2-0, but they get to battle a former potential MVP in Carson Wentz, as J.J. McCarthy will not be playing in Minnesota, with Minnesota favored by 2.5. Sneed, who do you have winning out of the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals?
The Vikings are down their starting QB?
Correct. For at least 2 to 4 weeks.
And I'll take the Bengals. They at least got a guy who played last week, so he's got some in-season, in-game experience. There's a lot of weapons in Cincinnati. They can find those guys, down the field a little bit. Maybe if they have to run some smoke screens and whatever it takes to get Jamar Chase the ball. Get the ball to the playmakers. Bengals in a close one. I'll give them a win against the Vikings.
Got it. 3-0. Bruce, who you got?
I'm going Vikings here, man. I don't necessarily predict back-to-back bad games, even though he's, for all intents and purposes, a rookie by J.J. McCarthy, I think.
He's not playing.
That's right. He is hurt. That's right.
Yeah, it'll be Carson Wentz.
Bengals it is. Okay.
Okay, you're switching your pick.
Hold on. Wait. Let me stop. Hold on. No. I'm still with the Vikings.
Okay.
Because Carson Wentz, he's, like you say, he's a veteran. He can handle his system. Big arm. He's got.
When was the last time he played, bro?
Been a long time.
Right.
but we also said that when Flacco came back to Cleveland, right? When's the last time he played and he went nuts? It can happen. With an experienced NFL quarterback who has, shown it before, this can happen. So I'm not mad at it. And here's the bigger thing. I think what Brian Flores is going to throw at Jake Browning is really going to give him a lot of problems. Brian Flores is one of the best defensive coordinators in the game. I I think that's the difference.
But do you think they score?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got Carson Wentz, you can push the ball downfield, and you got guys that can go get it. Not saying Cincinnati doesn't, but no, I'm good.
I like it. I got Cincinnati in this one for more so. It's a battle of the backups. I just think Jake Browning has a little bit more familiarity as he just played last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars, ramping up all week, has another week to practice. And get it to his receivers, man. Like I said, the big name receivers, he has more to work with in Cincinnati. Honestly, I haven't seen Carson Wentz play in so long, I can't remember how he played. So I think it's going to be a little bit of rust coming out of that game. Now, the thing that works for Minnesota is that Cincinnati's defense is just horrendous. So maybe you can get something going, perhaps get a league and try to have them chase you down. But other than that, I do have Cincinnati winning this one on the road in Minnesota.
Okay, so I'm the only one. All right.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to move on over. We're going to go to New England, man. The hot Drake made a comeback win, a comeback victory last week. He's going to be battling the Aaron Rodgers, who didn't so up so well last week with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers are favored by 1.5 on the road in Massachusetts. Sneed, I believe we started with you last time. Bruce, who do you got in this one?
All right, so I'm going to go Pittsburgh here because I just don't believe a Mike Tomlin coach team can continue to play so poorly on defense.
Correct.
I think at some point the defense has to wake up and has to play the way that they're capable of playing. And I think this probably can be the week to get it done. And while I like Drake May, I think he's got talent. I think they can give him some difficulty. And obviously Aaron Rodgers is not the old Aaron Rodgers, but he probably can have a decent game. I'm gonna go here with Pittsburgh. As much as I don't want to root for Pittsburgh, I think from an objective standpoint that they can win the game, and they will.
Okay, Sneed, who you got?
It's basically a pick 'em. I think the Steelers are favored by 1.5. So I'll take Pittsburgh in New England, but I think it's going to be a close game. I think the Patriots make it interesting. I think they'll actually end the game with the ball, but I think the Steelers stop them. So I'll take the Steelers.
Yeah, I think the Steelers win by a field goal. I think it might be that last game-winning drive field goal that the Pittsburgh Steelers defense finally said, hey, we're actually pretty good. We got TJ Watt. We got Jalen Ramsey. We got Joey Porter Jr. We got guys back here. Why are we losing? Right. Okay, good. Let's go get them the ball back. And Aaron Rodgers makes a good drive going down the field, and they kick a game-winning field goal. So I got the Pittsburgh Steelers going away.
Boswell from 50.
Boswell from 50.
Side note, guys, what is up with these kickers making 60-yard kicks like it's nothing? What is going on there?
You know how like the whole thing with the 3-pointers in the NBA, right? Like 25, 35-footers are like regular now. Yeah. I think that's what these guys are doing in practice. They're just taking 65-yard bombs in practice all the time.
And it's working.
Right.
It's working.
Making like 55% of their 60-yard kicks. It's crazy.
Yeah. So now you got to do is just get the midfield. I get the midfield, I got a chance that I can win the game, right? Yeah. That's crazy work. All right. Moving on over, we got the beautiful Veronica McVay. Sean McVay. Sean McVay and the Los Angeles Rams are battling the Super Bowl.
Transformer, let me interrupt you. How motivated do you think the Rams are, knowing that if they win, Veronica McVay probably gonna come in the locker room?
Highly motivated, damn right, dedicated. Who y'all?
Motivated, downright motivated.
Yo, do you guys remember Billy Madison? Remember that movie?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, remember the bus driver? That Veronica Vaughn.
Man, look.
Right. I miss Vaughn.
I miss Vaughn. All right, let me focus. All right, so Sean McVay and Los Angeles Rams are currently sitting 2-0. Get the battle of the Super Bowl champs in Philadelphia, who are currently also sitting at 2-0. Philadelphia is favored by 3.5 points. Sneed, who you got, brother?
I really want to take the Rams in the upset, man. I really do.
I feel that.
I know, but it's hard. Like, you think about the Eagles and the way they win games.
Yeah.
They win close games. They win in blowout fashion. Yeah, they got the running game. They got the, when they want to go down the field, they can. Defense is good. The line on both sides is fantastic. I mean, this is my hardest pick of the week. I want to choose the Rams in the upset, but like my mind's telling me don't do that. Just take the Eagles. So I got to take the Eagles.
Okay, taking the Eagles. Bruce, who you got?
I got the Rams, man. I do. That defensive line is nasty. Not saying that the Eagles' defensive line is not nasty, but I feel like the Rams they're gonna be chomping at the bit after, losing a close one in the playoffs last year at Philly. They felt like they could have won that game, and they could have won that game. But I'm going to go with the Rams here. They don't have a lot of weaknesses, and I also am looking at the fact that what's his name? AJ Brown does not seem to be happy, nor is he getting a lot of touches. Now that could also be a function of just game flow. Sometimes that dictates that a superstar is not going to get what they need, but he doesn't appear to be completely locked in. Not saying he's not a professional, but something. They're finding ways to win because that's what great teams do, but something just isn't right. So I'm going to go with the Rams here.
I like it. I was hoping both of you guys were going to go for Philly because I was going to hit you with the bam. I'm going the opposite direction. I'm taking the Rams, but I am taking the Rams. Jared Verse, man, Brandon Fisker, they're going to get after Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts hasn't been playing up to par. He's just been playing more winning football, being more of a game manager type. I think they can disrupt him enough the way the Rams can get the ball back often. And looking at the way the Rams the Eagles just played the Kansas City Chiefs, it gives me a little bit of cause to pause on the offense right now. So I think the Rams have enough of offense that way they can score quality on the Philadelphia Eagles. On top of that, this is also the rematch of the divisional round last year, and with Philadelphia beat the Rams last year. So I think the Rams come in here with a little bit more fire, a little bit more chip on their shoulder. Like, hey man, let's go beat the defending champs. Like we felt like we should have been the ones to be able to play against the Washington Commanders in the NFC Championship. So I think that's going to play a lot of it. So I got the Rams winning this one on the road. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
All right. So we have the New York Jets, and I believe, oh my God, Justin Fields is not playing. I don't even know who their backup quarterback is in the New York Jets. Huh?
Let's see. I said not a clue. Let's see.
I'll take the Bucks.
God, I didn't even get to the. I didn't even get.
I'll take the Bucks.
They were safely pick the Bucks.
Yeah, because they couldn't win when they had their starting quarterback. So I'll take the Bucks.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. I'm gonna speak for Bruce here. It's Baker touchdown maker. If not, there's no way to keep it more faker than picking the Jets, man.
There you go.
Easily, Tampa Bay Bucks are favored by 6.5 points. And Baker Mayfield is just looking legit. He has a little bit of a gimping injury. I believe it is his ankle that he suffered last week. In one of his scrambles for the comeback victory, but I think the Bucks officially go to 3-0, and the Jets start off another season yet 0-3. All right, moving on over. The oldest coach in the NFL gets to battle Washington Commanders. Right now, it is unclear if Jaden Daniels is going to play, but he is suffering a sprained knee injury that he suffered against the local loss that he has against the Green Bay Packers last week. But, however, the Vegas odds are still favoring Washington, as Washington is still favored by 3.5 points on the road. At home. Bruce, who do you have winning this football game?
Man, I want to say the Raiders so badly, but, Smith can't stop giving the other team the ball. So, you guys know how I feel about that, man. Them turnovers are getting beat. I'm going to go with Washington here, even though we're not sure who the quarterback is. But as a caveat to that, I think this might be the game Ashton Genty busts out in the NFL. Not 200 yards, but a really good game, 100 plus.
Got it. Sneed.
The knee injury is a cause, gives pause for concern. I don't know if we get any information, because typically you get more info midweek, like if they had a partial practice or they were limited in practice. That's a good sign, right? Limited, that means they're still in practice. If he was a non-participant today and then was a non-participant tomorrow, I don't feel good at all. But if he practices Friday, then I feel better about it. So I'll say let's say he starts, even if he's not his 100%. If he starts, it's good enough to beat the Raiders. So I'll take the Commanders.
Yep, I agree with you guys. Picking Washington here is just a safer bet. We saw Jaden Daniels finish the game, but obviously, the pain doesn't settle in until after the game when you're able to calm down and the blood flow kind of slows down.
He's young, though, Transformer. He's young.
And he's young. So I think he can push it out there to get out there and get a dub. They don't want to fall 1-2 in that division and fall behind Philadelphia so far. And you got the Cowboys who could potentially get another victory this week. So you definitely want to go 2-1. So I think Jaden Daniels is going to tough it out and go in there and beat the Las Vegas Raiders. I believe I said Los Angeles last time. My apologies, everybody. All right, moving on over. Michael Vick 2.0. Michael Penix. Penix. Penix.
Yeah.
Penix Jr. is going to be battling the former number 1 overall pick in Bryce Young, who Snead still thinks needs 2 cheeseburgers before, during halftime, and after the game.
3
Snead.
3 McDoubles.
3 McDoubles. Snead. Who do you have winning this football game? Panthers are 0-2. Falcons 1-1. Falcons on the road are favored by 5.5.
I don't like the Panthers, and I like the Falcons, and the Falcons are playing good football. This one's easy. I'm going to pick the Falcons.
Got it. Bruce.
Yeah, I got the Falcons here. Not a huge fan. Surprisingly, Bryce Young actually has more passing yards so far this season than Michael Penix Jr. That's it, whatever. But no, I definitely think that the Falcons are going to win this game, and I think Penix is starting to really warm up to the NFL. That's another guy that they didn't take care of him. They didn't get him weapons. They should have done that. But anyway, definitely think that
Pitts is a nice player, bro.
Yeah.
And got Drake London as well.
Nah, man, you're not really. No.
Drake London is nice. But I'll tell you one thing Atlanta did, and I'm picking Atlanta for this reason. They shored up their defense. They got one of your boys, Xavier Watts. Yes,
Had
sir.
his first pick last week.
Hey, had his first pick last week. So, no, man, Atlanta's defense has definitely stepped up this year. I'm definitely seeing a whole lot more pressure as they played. They did play J.J. McCarthy, but they gave him the business. They gave that offensive line the business. I believe he was sacked 5 to 6 times last week alone. So I think the same thing could happen for Bryce Young. He's going to not have much time in that pocket to get it to any of his receivers, and the Falcons get the ball back more often than none. Last week was a battle of field goals, but I think this time they get into the end zone a little bit more. Bijan Robinson is a beast, and that combination of dual running back that they have is also quite overwhelming for the Carolina Panthers. So I see why they're favored by 5.5. I think Atlanta could win by double digits in this football game. Absolutely can. All right.
Some lines are 6.
Yeah. All right. We're going to go into the Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars get the host of mighty Houston Texans, who are actually not so mighty because they're currently 0-2. Trevor Lawrence, one half of the Flowing Hair Committee. Bruce, does the Flowing Hair get it done?
Man, this is tough because the Jags do appear to be improved. But what I'm going to say here is, despite that, I don't anticipate a DeMeco Ryans coach team to continue to lose. I don't see the 0-3. Like, he's a really good defensive coach. He's a really good motivator. Really can't figure out what's going on with CJ Stroud, man. His first year, he lit the world on fire. And since then, it really hasn't resembled anything like that. But regardless of all of that, I'm going to go with the Texans here because I think they're going to come to play defensively, and I think they got to get this win. Like, they have to.
They got to get it.
They got to get it.
Got to get it. All right, you got the Texans.
0-3 season's over. Texans not good enough to recover from that. Even
I
in
agree.
a position.
I agree. Snead, who you got, brother?
Well, the Texans are kind of beat up. They've got a pretty extensive injury report. They've got wide receivers. They've got a defensive end. They got a corner. Their center is limited. Another corner with a hamstring. I don't know, man. They look like they're kind of beat up, and it's pretty early in the season to have that kind of injuries. So, I mean, not that I'm a huge believer in the Jags, but maybe it's just by like default because they're less injured. Maybe I'll just take the Jags, home points. Let's just do Jacksonville.
All right, man. When y'all get, sometimes I want y'all to pick a certain way. That way mine looks more like, yay. I mean, whoa, you picking them? Because I got the Jaguars too, man. I'm going to go with the Jaguars. I'm keeping Jacksonville. Break the bank. They're going to be in Jacksonville. That stadium is going to be electric, man. If you're out here in Jacksonville, Florida, and if you got tickets and if I'm free, I may even go to this game, man. Yeah, I may even go to this game. It's going to be electric, man. I think Jacksonville, they're heading in the right direction. They're only favored by 1.5 at home, so there's a little bit of a line that's favoring the Texans to come in and do their job. But they can get the running game going early and put Texas on their back early. the Texans have been really struggling on offense. So I think the Jacksonville Jaguars, if they can get up early, they could definitely run away with this football game and just stay ahead and play that type of game. But I got the Jaguars here at home. All right.
Duval.
All right, that is all for the 1 o'clock. So we're gonna move on to the 4 o'clock. So we got four 4 o'clock games. 4:05. The Broncos and the almighty Bo Nix is gonna be traveling to battle the other half of the Flowing Hair. We got Flowing Hair in back-to-back segments here. Justin Herbert, who is currently sitting 2-0 and looking like an MVP caliber quarterback so far. Sneed, who do you have in this football game?
I have to say that things are looking good for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh, Justin Herbert, this thing is working so far. This is good.
Harbaugh does.
Yeah, this might be the most impressive win for them thus far this season.
Yeah.
Let's go with the Chargers in an important divisional game.
An important divisional game. Got it. Bruce, who you got, brother?
Oh, this is tough. So I'm trying to figure this one out. And first, it's very interesting to me that Jim Harbaugh must have a tremendous amount of confidence in Justin Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
He's going against the way he normally coaches, right? The leading rusher for the Chargers at 73 yards. You know what Jim Harbaugh believes in.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert is swinging the ball all over the damn field so far. So I got to give him credit where it's due. You know, the flowing hair is working, even though it's not flowing quite as much anymore. But he's doing his thing. I have to go Chargers here, even though, as we said, important divisional game. It's going to be a tough divisional game. I think Denver, coming off the loss, they're going to play well. They have a very good defense. But I'm going to go Chargers here. I don't think they're a joke at all this year.
Yeah. I like it, man. We're all picking the Chargers. Why? I mean, it's because it's flowing hair. That's why. No, they've been playing some outstanding football, like you guys have both attested to. Quentin Johnson is balling. He's acting like a receiver. The getting Keenan Allen back is such a great move for Justin Herbert. Having another weapon to go to. J.K. Dobbins, a former Raven, he's been balling out there, carrying in the backfield. Sorry, I didn't mean to mention that out loud, but he is a former Raven.
No, absolutely.
But it's just everything is clicking in its own cloud nine for the Los Angeles Chargers. They are going to be without Khalil Mack for the next 4 weeks minimum, as he went on IR due to a, I believe, elbow injury or bicep injury.
Right.
One of the two. But he's going to be on IR, so he's not going to be able to play in that game. But I think the Chargers have enough offensively to put the Broncos at bay, and they got enough defensively to make Bo Nix throw another pick. He's been throwing some careless kind of turnovers in his first couple of games, so I think Jim Harbaugh puts him in a position where he can mix another one. But
important stats transformer for Justin Herbert: 0 picks this season.
Big.
With 5 touchdowns.
He only had 3 last year. So.
Yeah.
By the way, quick question for y'all: was it Snead who said that Justin Herbert's playing his way into the MVP discussion? Did you say that?
I said that.
Oh, Transformer said that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Why is he playing his way into the MVP discussion and Baker is not? Let me hear this.
I didn't say he wasn't.
You didn't say he was when we talked about that game.
I mean, because one, he has a nickname, Baker Touchdown Maker. I think that's good enough to belong. Like, he's going to be in an MVP conversation. But
in all seriousness, though, like, as of right now, 2 weeks in, very early. He's doing exactly what Justin Herbert's doing. Now, does he have more weapons yet? But I mean, and he's led 2 game-winning drives. I mean,
yeah,
kind of things. You know.
No, absolutely. If you would have an MVP discussion, I hate to cut, pause to pick him real quick, but I mean, Baker belongs in there. Justin Herbert belongs in there. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Yeah, those guys are definitely in that conversation for sure. Okay,
no doubt.
All right. The second 4 o'clock game, we have the Los Angeles Saints, and I can't remember the name of their quarterback to save my Spencer Rattler. There you go, Spencer Rattler, who are currently sitting 0-2, get to travel to Seattle to play the Pumpkin, Sam Darnold. Seattle favored by 7.5 points. Bruce, who do you have in this football game?
And why did you pick the Seahawks? I am going to take an underdog here, and I am going to take the Saints because they can't lose everything. That's all I got. That's what I got.
Out of all picks, that's the underdog picky pick.
Yeah. Sneed, that's what I got, brother. That's what I got.
Sneed, based on your face, I'm going to go ahead and click Seattle here.
Sneed, man. Just walked across his desk.
But I get your process, but why this game? You know,
game.
Like any other underdog would have been a better decision, but
watch you get it right though, Sneed.
Sometimes
well, I mean, and that's okay because then like he's got the foresight for that, but it's the 12th man. It's Seattle. It's a loud stadium. Like, I don't know.
I think you think that rattles him a little bit more.
Terrible and he has not thrown a pick yet. So I think that's.
You said he's a gerbil.
Rattler's not playing terrible.
Oh, terrible! Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. I don't know if I glitched or you glitched. I just missed the.
Maybe it was me. Maybe I don't know.
I was like, he just called this man a gerbil. What is that?
No, I did not.
He said Spencer Rattler's a gerbil. What does that got to do with anything?
Oh, is that code, bro?
Oh boy, that's rough. That's rough. All right. Well, yeah. Obviously, we're all picking the Seahawks. There's no other reason why. I told you, I'm probably going to be picking against New Orleans for the whole season, probably.
And you're going to be right 90% of the time.
90% of the time, I'm going to be right. Yeah. All right. The third 4:00 game, the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott are going to be traveling to Chicago to play who? The Bears. And the fingernail polish wearing Caleb Williams. Yeah. Dallas on the road, favored by 1.5 against the 0-2 Bears. Sneed, I'm going to start off with you because Bruce is shaking his head right now. Sneed, who do you have in this football game?
Weather is good. Cowboys won last week?
No, they got destroyed.
No, Cowboys beat the Giants.
Oh, Cowboys. My bad. I'm thinking about the Bears. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Cowboys did win. They the game went field goal.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I think they got a little bit of good momentum. You know, they played the Eagles stuff a couple weeks ago. They got the win last week, and the Bears are beatable, even though it's an away game for the Cowboys. I think they find a way to beat the Bears. All right, so I'll take the Cowboys.
All right, Bruce.
Yeah, man. Cowboys.
I mean, you just said, yeah, man. I didn't know if you wanted to start painting your nails or something. I don't.
Oh, absolutely not. No. I don't move like that.
You imagine Bruce of the Format Podcast, fingernail polish, bro.
But no, he has to paint them, and it has to have a meaning behind it. That's what makes it okay.
You ever seen the nail, the one that's like on this, that's got the little bedazzle going on in it?
Yes.
He has that. Now, I know. In week 1, he had the what was it?
Like on women, like how they do that.
Bro, no, he had the bedazzle.
Caleb Williams, yeah. I know.
Oh yeah, bro. Twists and turns, the story gets worse.
Yeah. No, week 1, he did it in support of I think trafficking or something like that.
It was support. He's trying to tell us, but he can't come out and say it.
I'm just telling you, the image that was on his hand was in support of some association, because I know they shouted it out when they showed, like he had the football in his hand, you can see your fingernails, and it showed it all on the line, and it was like, oh, he's supporting this, and I'm like, but that makes it okay?
Patreon.
That makes it okay? Like, all right, we get a pass for doing girl stuff if we're representing something. All right, well, okay, whatever. But yeah, obviously I'm picking the Cowboys. Why? 1, because it's the Bears, and I don't like Chicago. But no, man, I agree with you, Sneed. Dallas does have a little bit of momentum, and I think right now Chicago just can't figure it out offensively. They just can't. It's just, I mean, Caleb Williams is still out there doing the same thing we saw him doing at USC without the weapons, right? It's just unfortunate that, again, Chicago is doing a disservice of not grooming a quarterback correctly. The quarterback cares more about his fingernail color than he does about winning football games.
That is grooming.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, what do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to say? The city of Chicago is actually pretty quiet. I have a lot of Chicago Bear fans on my timeline, Twitter, I almost said Transformer, Instagram, and they are quiet this year. They're like, you know what, man? We ain't got nothing. We got nothing. We 0-2. Our quarterback's painting his fingernails. We don't know what the hell's going on, right? Hopefully we can beat the Packers, and they're playing that they do. But yeah, until then, no. Dallas is going to win this game easily, I think, in Chicago. The final 4 o'clock game, we have the NFC West. The Arizona Cardinals and one of the shortest quarterbacks in NFL history, and Kyler Murray, is going to be playing the 49ers and Mac Jones. Maybe. Mac Jones, maybe. Why? Because Brock Purdy was spotted at practice. They're saying he may be a go this weekend if practice goes well this week. So, but right now we do got Mac Jones. San Francisco favored by 2.5 points. Sneed, who do you got winning this football game?
So the Cardinals have beat the Panthers and the Saints.
Correct.
So I got nothing there. I'm not like, oh, okay, they're fantastic. They're 2-0. Like, I'm real excited about that. No, that's not the case. The Niners, I can at least say, well, they beat Seattle in Seattle. Yeah. Right. So even though in week 1 they beat, or week 2 they beat the Saints away, they have a quality win against the Seahawks, which is a division rival. So Brock Purdy plays 100% slam dunk against the Niners.
Absolutely. Bruce, who you got?
Oh, this is a tough one. I think I am going to do something I shouldn't do, and I'm going to go Cardinals there.
Boy, what is wrong with you this week?
Yeah. Can't pick all these favorites. I'm going to go Cardinals there, man.
Okay.
Oh, I think this one is better than the last one.
It is.
Teams, sometimes these divisional games, the teams know each other well, and things happen. That's all.
See, this actually makes more sense. Your previous underdog pick, I didn't much agree with, but this one I would say there's validity to it.
Yeah. Divisional, I got you. I'm gonna let you roll with that one, brother. All right, I'm gonna let you roll with that one.
Good luck.
In the final primetime game of the Sunday evening, it's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs, who are currently 0-2, battling Sierra's husband, Russell Wilson, and the New York Giants. Both are 0-2, but Kansas City on the road is favored by 6.5 points. The leading rusher out of both of these teams and all of the running backs is currently Patrick Mahomes with 13 carries, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Fun fact, by the way. So, Sneed. Bruce, who do you got on this game?
I got the Chiefs.
You sure you're not picking some type of random underdog again?
I got the Chiefs, man. No, they're gonna get it right. They're gonna do it.
All right. Yeah. Sneed, who you got, brother?
Chiefs, and it'll be over. And shout out to Miss Dart.
Shout out to Miss Dart. Yes. I think
we get a Dart sighting. Maybe
I think
it'll be a blowout or something.
And while you're on that topic, I think that is more motivation for Kansas City. We want to see Mrs. Dart, so we got to bust Russell Wilson's ass to get Jackson Dart on the field.
Oh my God!
If I'm Andy Reid and I'm Steve Spagnuolo, hey, y'all seen Miss Dart, right? Y'all want to see her on the jumbotron? Absolutely.
Or maybe Jameis feeding some dubs or whatever. Jackson Dart feeding dubs.
Feeding dubs to Mrs. Dart. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons, just for that alone, I don't care if the Kansas City Chiefs were 0-15. I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs just so we can see Miss Dart in New York.
Yeah. There's a lot of time.
Definitely was picking them anyway. All right, in the final game, we get the battle of 2 of the top offenses of last year, perhaps still even 2 of the top offenses of this year. The Detroit Lions just put a 51-point beating on the Chicago Bears, and the Ravens seemingly don't know how to score anything less than 40 points this season. They're going to battle it out in the Monday night game with Baltimore favorite at home with 4.5. Sneed, I'm going to let you start off so I can have Bruce finish off because this is his team, and I believe Bruce is going to probably call in after that. So, Sneed, who do you have winning this game?
To hell with the Ravens. I'm taking the Lions. I'm on J-Mo. Gonna be cooking. I'm talking tuds. I'm talking 100+ for both of those guys. I'm talking tuds for Goff. Like 4 of them, bro. He's gonna have 4 total TDs. I don't know, maybe he's going to rush one in or something, but he's going to throw for at least 3. I think he's at 4 total TDs. J-Mo's going to be like 3 receptions for 128 yards and a tud. Amon-Ra is going to be like 11 receptions for 125. Y'all getting cooked all day in the secondary. All day. I'll take the Lions, sir.
Wow. Well, before you go, Bruce, I had the Baltimore Ravens win the game, but after that soliloquy, I'm leaning to Detroit.
The sun god, Amon-Ra, sir. Amon-Ra.
Unfortunately for this pick, Detroit is also in my division, and I don't need them winning, so I'm picking Baltimore. If Detroit was in the AFC West, I'll be NFC West. I will be changing my pick, but it's Detroit. Go Pack, go! I need to take over the division and stay in the lead of the division. So Baltimore wins by
Bruce, what
3.
the hell?
What happened?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm missing something.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm
always
clear.
good when things fit right, isn't it?
isn't it? It sure is.
Oh Lord.
Sure is.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, bro. It's always nice when you go somewhere and there's nice views. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah, man. It's all about the scenery.
Nope.
It's truly all about the scenery.
So,
My bad, guys. Bruce,
yeah,
who do you have in this game? I'm sorry, y'all. I was distracted. Bruce, who do you have in this football game, and why are you picking the Ravens?
let me open up by saying I detest Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Hey,
I
man.
know why I detest Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Notre Dame, we get it, bro.
Yes.
God damn.
Right. He's a Trojan. That's the first thing. He's a Trojan. 2, following that up, not only is he a Trojan, he was signed to Notre Dame and he spurned my Irish to go be a Trojan when his older brother Equanimous St. Brown was a wide receiver at Notre Dame. That's why I don't rock with Amon-Ra St. Brown as outstanding a receiver.
And who was the better receiver?
Amon-Ra St. Brown. Not the point here. All that said, I'm still picking the damn Ravens. You know why I'm picking the Ravens?
Why?
Because Lamar Jackson is 23-2 against the NFC in his career. They don't know what to do with him, and he destroys them. And he will.
He's going to have a great game. I agree, Bruce. He's going to use him. I'm Amon-Ra. J-Mo. Still. Dan Campbell. Still.
Sonic and Knuckles.
No, they got it, bro.
They got a squad.
Knuckle 2 years ago, and the Ravens ran him up out the building. You'll see.
Bro, the Bills beat the Ravens, and they don't have an Amon-Ra.
And that shouldn't have happened. We made some
And they don't have a J-Mo. And they don't have a tandem at running back of legitimate Pro Bowl caliber running back.
Watch what we do to him. And you think Derrick Henry's just going to sit idly coming off of 11 carries for 22 yards?
That's a good point.
The Lions got answers, bruh.
Look, Sneed, I'm trying to tell
Hold on, bro. Since when was Delpit, like, all of a sudden now a prophet calling his shots? What is that about, bro?
Look, watch when they play the Browns the second time. But that's okay. First, we got to deal with
why are you talking about the see? This is why we can't go places and act properly, bro. You want to bring up the Browns right now, bro?
Because you brought up Delpit.
This is why we leave you at home, Bruce, all the damn time, bro.
That's not why you leave me at home. I know why you leave me at home, but that's okay though. That's okay, Steve.
Out there for the Jackson Dart moms of the world.
Man,
Not bad.
Lay low.
All right, so clearly you're picking the Ravens.
We got to go with Cleveland and check Sneed, man. We got to go.
What do you think about the possibility that the Ravens,
Yes.
like, they have like these games? They're all like high-scoring games, like 40, 35. Like this could keep going on, and these guys just keep scoring these points.
Yeah.
I think it's incredible. That offense is clearly in a groove. Lamar Jackson is out of his damn mind.
Correct.
And again, when he plays against the NFC, it's like there's nothing anybody can do. So, and as I digress quickly, obviously we're talking about this one game, but that's why, Ravens fans are so anxious for them to get to the Super Bowl with Lamar at quarterback because the NFC can't deal with him. It's not a small sample size now. It's 25 career games, and he is dominating them. And so I'm just like, I have no concern. Not that the Lions aren't really good. I got no concern that the Ravens are not going to handle them. I really don't.
All right. Well, that wraps up the weekly pick'em. Let's see who comes out with the most victories next week, guys. Man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you guys had any extra picks or you think Bruce's picks were stupid for picking the freaking Saints, let us know in the comments, man, for sure. Call in. Let us know. Let's talk about it.
We're all on the wrong side of the boat, man. Maybe Bruce is right.
Man, look, if he's right, then that means we could safely pick the Saints to lose every game for the rest of the season. Because they finally got the one, so they don't go 0-17. So now they can go 1-16.
Popping champagne if they win this week.
Absolutely.
Damn.
They're celebrating at the highest order.
For sure. Great views.
Great flipping views, man. That was just a sight to see.
Yeah,
bro, that is good definition, bro.
Isn't it? High definition. Yeah,
that is good definition.
That's like 2160p right there.
Yeah, that's 4K for sure.
Yeah, that's what it's talking.
4K.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If only y'all knew. If only you knew how much I do.
If only.
If
only.
How about the ones that are right under there when you click on it? Like,
why you think I was distracted?
I didn't even want to take it there, but yes.
Well, back in the day, they used to have these Blackberries, bro, and they had the little trackpad. You just
taking
photos.
Yeah. I was never a BlackBerry guy, though. I didn't really like the BlackBerry OS too much.
I used to like the BlackBerry Messenger.
Did you?
That was a good feature. I liked it.
Okay.
And then iMessage basically replaced it.
I'm gonna take it way back. I was a Sidekick guy.
I remember the Sidekick.
I remember the Sidekick. That's not too far.
3 and Sidekick LX.
See, I was the Droid. I was living the Droid slider. That thing would slide out, bro. You get the full keyboard.
I used to love that on all those, because like when you had the Sidekick, you got used to actual keyboard. So it took me some time. Like I was always looking for a phone that had an actual physical keyboard. Then obviously they stopped making them, so I didn't have to get used to the regular one. But I used to love that. Turn it sideways and type. And it actually took me a while to get out of the habit of turning my phone sideways, even the on-screen keyboard.
Yeah. You still turn it sideways?
No, not now. It took me a while to get out of that habit because, based on that, it took me probably a couple of years to stop.
Yeah, it took a while. I don't know about that.
I was Sidekick 2, Sidekick 3, Sidekick LX. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's some years in a row.
And then I think I had ordered some international phone. I can't remember what brand it was that had a slide down keyboard. It was an Android, but I was big on that.
An international phone?
Well, yeah, a phone that, because you know how some mobiles are not right. Some mobiles are not available in this market, but they may have them in Europe or Asia. So you can go and order them as long as they're unlocked. And
the problem is like the compatibility
all the bands
can be kind of
all our wireless bands, they may not always work. And I don't want to get SMT Media Network going because he can give us a class on that. But
a whole rundown. Matter of fact, that might be his next topic on SMT Radio.
Right. Well, I used to live in Asia for a little while and I lived in Europe, so you start seeing stuff and you're like, we don't have that in the States. What the hell? Yeah. So you come back with stuff and people are like, yo, where you got that, son? Like, yeah, don't worry about it.
G14 classified information.
Bro, people used to be like, what's a Hawaii? I'm like, Huawei? Like,
right.
Hawaii.
All right. Looks like we're going to get no calls on that one.
No, let's do it, man. Let's get to the last topic. This is a fun one. And this is one I think we got a lot of engagement on last week. And it has, by popular demand, become a regular segment on our Wednesday show. Yeah. We are going to talk about our top 5 teams of the NFL so far. This is basically self-explanatory, right? So based on what we've seen over the last 2 weeks, we will go and we will each give our top 5 teams and our reasons thereof. Who wants to start?
I believe Sneeze started last time, so I guess I will go.
Go for it, Transformer.
Top 5.
Yes, sir.
Ah, boy. This one to right now, I'm actually about to change it.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually about to change it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling the Super Bowl champs right now.
Damn.
I'm not feeling them.
Yo.
Right? I think they need to give me a more convincing game to give me the reason why I have them at number 1. So these other 4 teams I have above them have given me convincing games against some great top tier opponents. So right now I'm gonna put number 5 Philly.
Okay.
All right. Number 4, flowing hair, man. Flowing hair. You're up there. All right. You're doing a great job. 5 touchdowns, no picks. The offensive, obviously, kicking Keenan Allen is just right back to where he left off.
Yes, sir.
In that team. So I think the Chargers are definitely more willing at number 4. Number 3, I mean, the man doesn't even have to throw a touchdown pass and still cooks a team 30-10. So Buffalo Bills is definitely going to be my 3rd team up on the list. Number 2, of course, it's Go Pack Go, baby. You know I had to raise them up. I mean, obviously, they just put foots into the Washington Commanders, the NFC Championship game players. Just completely just dismantled the offense. They really wasn't able to score until like the very, very end of that football game. Other than that, we held them at check. The defense is just flying off the rails. Micah Parsons has our freaking secondary looking like some of them can make the freaking Pro Bowl more than McKinney, who came from New York the previous year. But so I got Green Bay at number 2. Number 1, I got the Ravens. I got the Baltimore Ravens, man. The team has went 2 consecutive games scoring 40 freaking points. And to do it against the Cleveland Browns, I get it. It was the end of the game, but, they still got one of the best defenses in the league. Just a very, very convincing game, 2 games straight where they put up 40 points. I'm scared of their offense. Their offense just looks like this. If they put up 40 points again, this is going to be 3 straight games where they have 40-plus points scored in a football game. I'm not sure if that's ever been done, but I'm willing to go down into the archives while you guys talk about your top 5 and look to see if it's ever been done in 3 straight games. That would be incredible. So, yeah, I got to reiterate, I have Philly 5, Chargers 4, Bills 3, Green Bay 2, Ravens 1. I like how you guys both,
Yeah.
All right. Who's next? Sneak?
I'm ready. All right. I got like 3 bubble teams who are just outside the top 5. They're like,
we're doing that?
Well, because like I want to get them in, but like you only get 5, right? So
true.
But like I like the Chargers, Commanders, and Rams. Like I want to get them into the top 5 somehow, but just for whatever reason. All right. Number 5, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 4, I got the Buffalo Bills. 3, I got the Ravens.
Okay, start over.
Oh, Bucks at 5.
Bucks.
Bills at 4.
Bills.
Ravens at 3.
Ravens.
Green Bay Packers at number 2. And then I got the Eagles at 1.
Champs, state of champs. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Now, I really wanted to put the Packers at 1, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to see another week of dominance, but like the defense looks fantastic. The offense is scoring points.
Yeah.
It's hard to find flaws, right? Like they're looking good.
I agree.
And maybe you could make an argument for the Ravens to be at 2 instead of the Packers. I don't know. I just had to pick someone. So, I mean, the Browns suck. So,
jeez,
the Ravens are.
He's allowed to say this. This is his team. He can let out his frustration all he wants.
Yeah. Browns suck. You know, the defense is nice, but you got an entire half of the team that can't move the ball, can't punch it in for points. So I'm not going to say the Ravens are just, they're scoring a lot of points, which is great, but like their defense looks susceptible against a decent team, not even a great team in Buffalo, right? Like Josh Allen is great, but don't know. They were blowing tackles and stuff. I don't know. So I'll just take the Packers. Yeah.
Okay. Bruce.
Yes, sir. So I'm going to go 5. I got a tie, actually. The Eagles and the Bucks. Both are 2-0.
No, we're not doing that. We're not changing the freaking rules. There's no tie. 5 teams. Don't add stuff.
It's not.
There's no tie.
All right,
Pick one.
If that's the case, then I have to.
Then you're gonna have 6 teams in there. You know?
Yeah, that's not cool.
Right. Well, if that's the case, it has to be the Eagles because I can't, in good conscience, keep undefeated champions out of the top 5. Jeez.
Okay.
So
Eagles
that
at
makes
5.
Bucks and Baker number 6. Freaking. I will go at number 4. I'm going to go flowing hair. Chargers. Really
Okay.
well. Number 3, I'm going to go the Ravens. Offense looks unstoppable. We got to see, some more continuous, complete team efforts, right?
J-Mo gonna cook him. Amon-Ra gonna cook him.
Okay. See, Amon-Ra was supposed to be Kyle Hamilton's teammate, but he did him dirty. But we'll leave that alone. Anyway, no, I got the Ravens at number 3. I have the Bills at number 2. They're 2-0, and they beat the Ravens. I can't, in good conscience, rise the Ravens above them. I can't.
Time out.
Yo.
There's only one team left.
Yes.
Turn the hat around, bro. Let him see it. Show it to him one time. Show him. Yep. Yeah.
Who's the number 1, Bruce?
One team. Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go. God diggity damn.
Transformer. I had him at 2.
I think they're playing the most complete football in the league right now. And so that's why they're my number 1 team.
Yo, shout out to Jerry Jones, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jerry.
No, the Packers are playing outstanding football. So yeah, got to give them credit where credit is due. So number 1, Green Bay. Number 2, Buffalo. Number 3, Baltimore. Number 4, LA Chargers. Number 5, world champion Eagles. That's my top 5.
I like it, man. I like it. That was pretty shocking. I was actually shocked. I was like, wait, I don't see Green Bay's not on that list.
Nah, man, they playing ball, man.
They number.
Okay, so look at this. Bruce also has the Packers at number 1. I see.
He has your exact list except Philly and Chargers.
I don't understand. No, he's got Buffalo behind the Ravens. I don't understand.
I think you have Philly at 5, right?
Yeah, Philly at 5.
And then you have the Bucks at 4.
No, I have the Chargers at 4.
Chargers at 4, Ravens at 3, Bills at 2, Green Bay at 1.
Oh, so you left the Bucks off of your top 5.
He tried to tie them up and put 6 teams in the top 5.
See, that's what I did. I ended up actually putting the Bucks in the top 5. I went ahead and did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I don't.
Right. I don't understand how you can have Buffalo behind the Ravens when they beat them head to head. That's never made sense to me. I
put the Ravens ahead too because I mean if you felt good about them week 1, and then you had a tough way to end the game, and then they come out and win decisively in week 2, and you're thinking about like the way that they're playing football, you may look at Buffalo and be like, that may have been the best game they'll play all year against the Ravens.
It might be, but they beat them, and that doesn't mean to say that they have to be behind the Ravens for the entire year. If the Ravens down the line continue to show they're markedly better than the Bills, but for right now, I can't in good conscience put the Bills behind them. That doesn't make sense to me.
All I know is that the Ravens beat the Browns bad, and Derrick Henry didn't do anything.
Well, that doesn't mean
23 yards.
A whole lot. I mean,
well, it's different ways to win. That means a lot.
Okay.
We'll find out. Not moving anything around?
That's good? No, that's what I got. Green Bay, Buffalo, Baltimore, Chargers, and Philly.
I like it. I like it. Boy,
MVP favorite right now
somebody
is
put him on number 1.
Say again, Sneak.
MVP favorite right now, Josh Allen?
Ooh, no. I would either give Lamar or flowing hair.
Ooh.
Lamar Flowing Hair be my pick so far.
Too early, man. I need 5 games to know this. I need 5 games.
Hey,
and
that's
also,
why I saw extremely early pick.
Right. Also, you can't put flowing hair and not mention Baker. So no, not
doing that. Baker too. Baker got a pick though.
No, he doesn't.
Baker doesn't have a pick.
Cool.
Okay.
And he got 2 game-winning drives, if that means anything.
No, it does mean a lot.
Something. Of course,
that means a lot in the MVP battle.
I know that.
That's what gets people paid, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Clutch doesn't he like lead the league since like last 5 to 6 years? He's led the league and
he was doing
game-winning drives
before he got injured.
He's got a lot. He's got a lot.
It's not new. He's been doing it his whole career.
Yeah, man, and since he got the Tampa Bay, he leads the league in touchdown passes. So there's that too.
And then you got guys like Bruce, just shitting on him, bro. It's crazy. You can't win. Not you,
the other Bruce. Okay, I was like,
no, this is the part where Bruce comes in. Oh, I see what you're doing there, Snead. I see what you're doing.
Oh man,
passer rating this year.
Transformer, did you give your you gave your top 5 or no?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
I was the first one. Was you sleep?
No.
You know what? You were looking up this stat. You were looking up the stat that you put in there. The record for most consecutive 40-point games by an NFL team is 4, held by the 2000 St. Louis Rams, aka the greatest show on turf. They scored week 4. They scored 41 points against the Seahawks. Week 5, 57 versus the Chargers. Week 6, 48 points versus the Falcons. Week 7, 48 points versus the Browns, led by Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, and Isaac Bruce. Jesus.
Yeah.
This offense is pure chaos for
Torrey
defense.
Holt there that year?
Huh?
Torrey Holt was also on that squad that year.
I believe so.
I believe so.
Coming to his own just yet, though.
It was still the Isaac Bruce show.
Yeah. They averaged 47 points a game. That's insane.
Yo, could you imagine if you drafted like a fantasy team back then? You got Falk and Isaac Bruce and Kurt Warner. You just started that trio every week.
Slinging
you got
bombs. Slinging bombs.
Hey,
week 5 through 8, you're not losing a game with that roster. You're not losing a game.
A lot of fantasy points. That's a fact. Jeez.
And it didn't matter PPR or standard, you were winning.
A lot of
they're finding pay dirt,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
A lot of production.
I'm not a Baker guy, but he is balling.
That's like some sort of a Bruce compliment in some way, right?
A Baker guy. Interesting.
I mean, that boy good.
that boy good. That boy right there.
Yeah, good and terrible.
That boy good and terrible.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that's fine. I've liked him since Oklahoma. I just think he's really good.
I didn't like him in Oklahoma, Bruce.
That's crazy. Oh, because he planted the
flag.
Don't you know? Never do that at the shoot. Don't you know?
Hey, you should have won the game. You should have won the game.
What is it?
He did win the game.
Well, there's that. There's that part.
Right. Like, I'm not mad at that. Oh.
That man.
And then when we drafted him, I was just like, damn, the guy who straight up just
disrespected Ohio State.
Hey, but look.
See, but that's the stuff that doesn't faze me, right? Like, I know how to distinguish this. We had Braylon Edwards, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And he, to this day, Braylon will say things like the Cleveland fans never embraced me. That is so untrue, bro.
Yeah.
He did
so
say that.
Untrue.
Yeah, he said that on that podcast with Johnny Football. Stupid.
That's just not true.
Yeah.
He was an all-pro receiver one year, I think, when he was catching the ball from Derek Anderson. I want to say maybe 2007.
Yeah.
Jamal Lewis, Braylon Edwards, Kellen Winslow Jr. Yeah. It was like a really good year.
Brady Quinn really missed out.
Bro, when you play well, fans don't care about where you played college ball.
They sure do not.
No, they sure don't.
They sure do not.
Hey, come win one for the NFL team. That's it. Mm-hmm. We saw you put foot centers in the college. You better do the same thing for the state team.
Thanks. Yeah.
Shout out to Tony, man. Be Ready Sports Podcast. Bruce, in order to be ready, you gotta what?
Stay ready.
Stay ready, man.
Right,
his top 5. Number 1, Bills. Number 2, Packers. Hopefully, I'm reading this in the correct order, by the way. I would assume so. Bills, number 1, Packers, number 2, Ravens, number 3, Chargers, number 4, and a shocker, the Colts at number 5.
They're playing good ball, but
they're playing ball.
Not the Colts in there.
I don't think I've been top 5 yet, though.
I mean, I thought I was being bold by sneaking the Buccaneers in there.
No.
That's actually a pretty good pick, though.
Okay. Yeah, Bucks is all right. You good.
I mean, if you respect the winning, you know, you gotta so the Colts, I get it, and the Buccaneers, I get it. You know,
yeah. No, solid, man. Who else, man? We got any more? No, we got somebody else in their top 5. Who else got their top 5 ready?
Who's the top 5 rappers of all time, man?
Dylan, and Dylan, because I spits that hot fire.
Yo, Bruce, when you were gone, bro, we were just on a rampage. Me and Transformer. I was doing soliloquies on the Mamba. It was crazy.
Yeah, I saw
Kobe, Black Mamba.
Bro, we changed
the Mamba.
Did we do like a Mamba day?
Yeah. It was crazy.
See, Transformer wasn't going to stop it.
They pissed Snead off. I was letting that shit roll. They pissed him off.
No Notre Dame QB has been successful. Really? We sure about that?
Here we go, man.
Damn, hold up. No. Who? They got to be like way back.
How far back are you thinking? What's way back?
Joe Montana was he played for the Irish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. There you go.
How far were you trying to go back?
I don't know.
Like the 50s?
I was just trying to think of a Notre Dame quarterback.
The first one I thought of was Joe Montana, the first one.
That's the one.
That was because, to me, like Elite Company, it's like
there you go.
Royalty of the QB.
There you go. Well, Bruce, that's an obviously wrong answer right there.
Well,
Joe Montana is considered one of the best.
Also, like how we, describe success. Players that go to the league and play 5, 10, 15 years, there's success.
Right.
Like not everybody's going to win a Super Bowl all the damn time, but a guy is a playoff worthy quarterback, gets lots of wins it's hard to win in the league. It ain't easy.
Hard to win in the league.
You can go get you another bag somewhere after your first 3 to 4 years. That's success.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to play out that rookie contract, go get you another bag. That's good, man. That's a generational wealth for some people.
Transformer about Colt McCoy with my friend the other day, right?
He's one of the better college quarterbacks ever.
Yeah.
But we're talking about a guy who literally had a job across like 3 decades.
Yeah.
Right. And because he was good.
He was in the league for like 12, 13 years. Yeah.
Like crazy. He played forever. And I know he spent most of it a backup, but then when he was thrown into the starting position, he was decent. He did his job. He played well, and he held on to his position for many years. To me, he's a successful quarterback. He's not.
No, I get what you're saying.
He's not all pro. He's not a Super Bowl winner. But like, how do we? Like, we don't have to just shit on a player just because he didn't turn out to be all pro.
And wait a minute, Bruce really wants to do this.
Nope.
No Notre Dame.
I'm removing it.
No Notre Dame quarterback has been successful. The QB lineage sucks. Alabama, anybody? Their last really good pro quarterback was Joe freaking Namath. So what are we talking about here? Come on, man. Don't do that.
Joe Namath.
Yes.
Joe Namath was a pro in what, the
60s?
Mid-70s?
Oh, 70s?
Yeah, he won in the 60s and 70s. He won the
60s,
Super Bowl 3 in 1969 with the Jets.
There you go.
Yeah, and then his career finished in the 70s, right? He didn't even play in the 80s.
No.
Yeah.
Didn't make it that far.
So 50 plus years ago.
Yeah. So I'm like, come on, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm like, come on, man.
Bro, do you know how many countries?
Pop me,
you know how many new countries have existed since that time?
Right.
I mean, Yugoslavia is like 14 countries right now, dog, since that happened.
Hey, Bruce.
Jalen Hurts, that's an Oklahoma quarterback.
Thank you. Thank you. Because if he never went to Oklahoma, he would not be doing this in the league.
Yeah.
Nick Saban just turned that dude into a running back.
Yep. He benched him for Tua.
Per usual.
Nah, that's right. Lincoln
When are we going to start talking about him as an overrated coach?
Who's
Nick
this?
Saban?
Nick Saban.
It's so hard because he got 7 chips.
But do we ever sit there and have the conversation as to why? And then all of a sudden he couldn't anymore.
Why.
And then all of a sudden he couldn't anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
like the game changed, and all of a sudden he couldn't win anymore.
He knew he couldn't keep up with NIL in the portal.
So how
he couldn't keep up?
That's exactly what it is.
Like one of the most important things for coaches to be timeless.
Yeah. Why do you think Dabo's about to get fired for that exact reason? Because he doesn't want to improve with the times.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that transformer.
He's gonna hurt. But here's the thing though. Saban did win championships at 2 schools, and the sustained dominance, however we want to look at it, the sustained dominance at Bama is crazy. It's one thing to win 1, 2, maybe even 3. Urban Meyer has 3. But to continue to win at that clip, consistently reloading and having them dudes play, I'm no big Saban fan, but that's a hard thing to do. It is. Now we can get into the details of, the SEC bias in the 4-team playoff and the SEC bias in the BCS and all that. We could do all that, but still.
But you could be great and still be overrated.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, you're right.
If anybody who says he's the highest order, well, what if it's like one peg down?
Who would you put above him?
I mean, I don't know who we put above him, but Urban Meyer in college is right up there, though. He only has 3 chips, but
people just don't like Urban Meyer on a personal level.
Right. He's got 2 chips. He's got 3 chips and 2 at 2 different schools, and he's the only coach in history with 20-game win streaks at 3 different schools. Like,
it's crazy because I think it was Utah, Florida,
and Ohio State. That's crazy, right?
Yes.
What's really crazy is he just went to Ohio State and all of a sudden championship
right around.
Right.
Second year, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he molds this protege in Ryan Day, and here we are.
Super Bowl.
A national championship.
Yeah, I mean, it took some time to get there, but he put the program in a position where it could get there.
Yeah.
Even though them fans was impatient as hell because they was on the fire Ryan Day bandwagon last year.
I'm a huge Buckeyes fan, but I will never be a Buckeye fan apologist.
Yeah,
people talk about the most annoying fans in the country, and they always mention Buckeye fans. I get it because I see it, bro. Like I see it. It's, I love my team, but I'm not gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah,
right. No doubt.
Well, all right, man. Looks like we don't get no call-ins.
Right. Go ahead.
Hey, man. Not gonna get no call-ins. So we're gonna wrap it up, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let us know if you guys are doing the rewatch right now. Hit the hype button. I'm not even sure where it's at. It's probably over here,
right underneath,
down there. Oh, it's under here. All right, below us, right here.
Right.
You see the hype button, man. Hype up the video, hype up the channel. If you got friends, share the channel on your social media platforms, on your YouTube platform, whatever you guys are watching. If you guys are watching and you guys are creating content yourselves and you guys talk sports, man, let us know. We could possibly bring you on the show, have a little conversation, and go from there. So we're definitely looking to improve and looking to further along this podcast. And we, most importantly, I love you guys and bringing you guys along with us, man. So without further ado, Sneed got what you need. You got any last minute seconds? Last minute.
Yeah, I don't know what last minute second is.
Bro, we were doing the wasn't it the gym advice? Got any gym advice? Remember, got some gym advice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Focus on your form. Put down the big weights. Pick up the right weights, and focus on your form.
I like that. Bruce.
Yo.
You got anything last second? Go Irish.
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Go Veronica.
Go Veronica.
Or about that.
Hey,
good night, Mr. and Mrs.
Hey,
McVay.
Miss Dart. Hey, Miss Dart.
Right.
Good night, Miss McVay.
Mama Worthy.
Mama Worthy.
We got to get them the cartoon version up here at the Format Podcast thing.
Oh, my goodness.
We got to get them up here, bro. They got to be
Well, you guys are welcome to the show
anytime.
I'll give you my
mic. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, man. Without further ado, man, we are out of here.
Oh, my God.
We're going to give you the what? The
Your brother, man. Peace.